pardon, because if you are following the elections, if you're following the result on social media, you would see that a lot of people were complaining that the people at the polling unit were not imputing the numbers into the servers for reasons not known. Which means, it was intentional for them not to do it.
Number, it was for posterity. They don't need the beavers. It's just they wanted a system whereby they can input number. And here's the thing. This is a trick. Now the thing is this. I wish Nigerians I could just connect them on one mind. This is what is going to happen, and I intend to personally get involved. My father has warned me against it, but I'll just be as protected as possible. Yeah, there has to be another NSAS. And everybody's worried about the police and everything. I would personally release the database of all the police in Lagos State, where they live and everywhere. And if you shoot anybody, they will lynch your family members. That's literally what will happen. Military personnel, police personnel, let's all go into an all-out war. If you're shooting our own civilians, we'll go and lynch your family members. We'll find your family members. Now I'm trying to get a list of all the APC politicians' children and where they stay. Ireland, anywhere, we'll get their details. So if anything is happening in Nigeria, it will happen to your family. It won't happen to others. What you want to be done to yourself. But the thing is that we have to be united. That's literally what I've been calling you since. Because nobody knows how they really rigged the election. Rigged it.
Wow. Okay. Do you know what's going to happen now? Let me talk to a few of my guests. Let me talk to Macron. Let me talk to Fars. Then I'll come back to you.
I try to get to Fowles. I try to get to everybody, but literally, I'm trying to stay under the radar because the whole plan is not.
But how do we prove? How do we prove now? How do we prove now that they hacked into the system? That they hacked into the system?
They did not hack anything. Like I said, INEC does not need to hack it when they have the logins to the servers. There's no point. It's just like saying you need to break into your house when you have the keys. This is literally what they did. If you want to just ask them, I need the data bank logs for the servers, that they should provide it. And if it will basically view a packet of data, if it will be empty, because if the packet of data does not match the amount of traffic that is meant to have via an election, that means it was rigged.
Which means the huge reasons why they did not want to publish the one that was uploaded onto the system.
Yes. And there's enough evidence in PDP videos and everything. And see, Labour Party has the videos to prove it. I just need everybody to correlate. I can personally organize why technically this is wrong. I just think the legal part. See, I need people to fight on both sides. Legally, I know Obi is my dad's friend. It's not going to go out to the streets. Leave that one for us. What I want us to do is, I want us to say, okay, these are all the evidence. Anything, all the videos that they've had online, I will explain to you, like the loopholes to how you can tell INEC that this is cheating. Do you understand?
True that. Okay.
Yeah. So once we do that, I don't want any situation whereby they say, he hacked the system. Yeah. No. I'm going to give them a logical explanation so that they can bring their own tech team and tell me they say, he hacked the system. Yeah. No. I'm going to give them a logical explanation so that they can bring their own tech team and tell me, and me and they will have a standard argument, and I'll prove to them that because the thing is, this is not fair.
This whole thing play out is scary and annoying. Let me get back to you. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll call you back.
Okay, no problem. All right.
This new nation called Nigeria shall be an extension of the estate of a great father, Usman Dan Fodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of government. We must use the people of the Middle Belt as willing tools and the people of South as conquered territory, and never let them rule over us. Never let them control their own future. Speech by Sir Ahmadu Bello on 12th October 1960. Gentlemen of the press and great people of Yoruba land and Nigeria, we welcome you to this epoch-making section convened to brainstorm on how to safeguard the security of lives and properties of our people in Lagos State and by extension. This new nation called Nigeria shall be an extension of the estate of our great father, Usman Dan Fodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of government. We must use the people of the Middle Belt as willing tools and the people of South as conquered territory, and never let them rule over us. Never let them control their own future. Speech by Sir Ahmadu Bello on 12th October 1960.
They turned off the light around 10 p.m. I asked them why. They said that they were using solar. They said that the last time they had light was 10 years ago. A local government in Ekiti State.
So, they've never had light. It's close to getting to, and I think more than 20 years.
Did you just say Ukwa East?
Yes, Ukwa East.
You just say Ukwa East?
Yes, Ukwa East.
But we have people in Abia State saying that for the 1st of October, Ogikbazu for obedience for Ikbazu, that he's the best candidate for the Senate. That's a governor that has been there for approximately 8 years. But let's get back to
Ukwa East in Abia State. They're talking about the Ndoke HAUSA area. Yes. They've never had light close to 20 years. Okay. There's no line.
That's the people that share a boundary with Afam.
Yes, with rivers, where you have the power station. They don't have light.
And they've not had light. All right, let's power station.
Don't have light.
And they've not had light. All right, let's quickly look at this now. We're coming to the former electoral resident electoral is saying that no one can write results for them. How important is it that we sound this alarm to politicians? Because as you know, some of them are still thinking that money politics is going to be the way out for them this time.
It's going to be difficult to eradicate it at this time. I have represented INEC. I worked with INEC 2007, 2011. I have been a returning officer for an LGA, and I know how this thing works. Even when you refuse to be compromised, you are threatened. And some of them have narrated my ordeal in one of the local governments when I went. I collected the results. I was going to the state capital. And let me tell you the state, but I won't tell you the local government, Abia State. I was going to the local government and I was on radio. The result I was carrying was being announced and something else was being, I went home with the result. I didn't take that result. And the candidate won. I've told another one again in Rivers State. I went to one of the local government too. I was carrying the results and they said I should bring it and that they are going to write results. What I'm trying to say is that the rec man that is talking now, he's telling us something all of us. Now, I've been saying it before. Nobody, I repeat again, no Nigerian has ever won an election. All elections in Nigeria has been rigged. Okay. From 1923, 22nd of September 1923, when the first election, when the British allowed us, following the agitation of people, they are going to write results. Let me tell you the state, but I won't tell you the local government, Abia State. I was going to the local government and I was on radio. The result I was carrying was being announced and something else was being, I went home with the result. I didn't take that result. And the candidate won. I've told another one again in Rivers State. I went to one of the local government too. I was carrying the results and they said I should bring it and that they are going to write results. What I'm trying to say is that the rec man that is talking now, he's telling us something all of us. Now, I've been saying it before. Nobody, I repeat again, no Nigerian has ever won an election. All elections in Nigeria has been rigged. Okay. From 1923, 22nd of September 1923, when the first election, when the British allowed us, following the agitation of people like Herbert Macaulay that formed the first political party in Nigeria. That party was formed in that National Party of Nigeria, NNPN. National Democratic Party of Nigeria, the first political party that was formed. That election was rigged because the British didn't want Herbert Macaulay in that parliament. They didn't want him in that place. They rigged him out, arrested him, framed him up of charges, put him in prison. This thing that politicians are doing, British taught us. But today now, let the Queen come and let the Prime Minister of Britain come and contest election in Nigeria. He will lose election. You don't win election in Nigeria because you are good. You win election because elections are rigged for you. Results are rigged. Nobody, even Abiola's election, I still look at it this way. All of them from 1999, nobody has won election. All the elections have been rigged from councillor to presidency.
Bring it back to Bivas and then.
Okay, Biafra. Chukwu na afọ n'ife afọ na nzuzo. Chukwu mara onye aka ya dị ọcha na onye obi ya dị ọcha. Nwoke si na ya ji ọfọ, nwaanyị si na ya ji ọfọ, mana ọfọ mara onye ji ya. Ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri ọ chụrụ ọzụọ. Gaa n'ogwe omechi ụzọ osi mpịara na azụ nwa igirigo ọgụ nke mmụọ. Ọ gịnị ka m ga-etu gị ka o zuolo gị? Asị m n'oge akara aka eluo ịbụ mmụọ ka mmụọ, ibe ka ibe. Chukwu okike onye obiọma sị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Mmụọ niile na-ejere ozi asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ. Oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ. Mmụọ niile na-ejere ozi asị m unu binye elu. Tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra. Asị m n'ọnwa unu nwoke bụ nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba aka ji ọfọ Igbo ọzọ eme nte eme ime ọsị m nọ ya nọ n'etiti unu taa. Ọsọ unu binye enu n'oge akara aka eluo. Mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie asị m gị binye. Mmụọ na-afụ na ife afụ na nzuzo asị m gị binye. Oke ọfọ ji eje ọgụ asị m unu binye. Ọfọ ndị Igbo niile asị m gị binye. Ọfọ ndị mmiri asị m gị binye. Ọfọ ndị ikuku asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị osimiri asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị nwaanyị na-ebe asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị idodi ikwu na-eme asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị amambara asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị osimiri Njaba asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị ala Igbo niile asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị ọgba asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị Anike Wawa asị m gị binye. Oke arụsị na Nike ojuru nwa na-aga asị m gị binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Igirigi ọgụ mmụọ. Asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọkwa nwa dike. Asị m dododo unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na Chijireji efola. Asị m unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na Chijireji efola. Nna nna anyị ochie, mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ. Mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Igbo dị ndụ. Mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ndụ. Mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Biafra dị ndụ. Asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọ nwa dike. Ọ sị na mberede nyiri dike na mberede ka o ji ama nwa dike. Ọ ya ka m ji akpọ unu n'isi Ọhamadike. Ọhamadike bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ya bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Otu mkpụrụ anya ji isi ụgwọ. Otu ọnụ na-ekwuchitere mba niile. Ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri na-agba n'oge nke ya. Asị m unu binye n'isi ya. Nye ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike. Napụta ya na Eke, napụta ya n'Orie, napụta ya n'Afọ, napụta ya na Nkwọ. Asị m na ahịa akara aka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ, na ahịa akara aka agaghị eri Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Asị m unu gaa napụta Nnamdi Kanu na Eke, napụta ya n'Orie, napụta ya n'Afọ, napụta ya na Nkwọ. Asị m mee ka ọnụ niile kwụrụ njọ n'isi atụgharịa kwụ mma. Ka ọnụ kọrọ ogiri ọnụ kọrọ ogiri lacha. Chukwu okike Abiama, onye jiri mmiri siri ike kpọọ aja were aja siri ike kpọọ mmadụ. Asị m na taata bụ ụbọchị Eke n'ala Igbo. Asị m na Eke ga-eketara Nnamdi Kanu ndụ. Eke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe. Oke ga-eketara ya ndụ. Oke ga-eketara ya Biafra. Oke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe. Oke ga-ekegburu ya ndị iro, kegburu ya ajọ mmadụ na ajọ mmụọ. Asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta ekwensu ga-anọ n'ụra, ndị ilo ya ga-anọ n'ụra. Ọkwa na ekwe osu. Asị m gịnị bụ ekwensu? Asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta ya bụ ndị ilo ga-anọ n'ụra. Ọha bụ ndị ọha nwa bụ ekwensu. Asị m na ha ncha ga-anọ n'ụra. Na Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube. Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube. Asị m na ọnụ kwụrụ njọ n'isi ya ga-atụgharịkwọ mma. Asị m ọbịa igbu Nnamdi Kanu bụ onwe ya. Onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị adị ndụ, onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri. Onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị apụta, onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri. Ọnụ niile kọrọ ogiri ọnụ ga-akọrọ ogiri lacha. Osisi abụla oturu ga-emeche wee kwele onye asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta asị m na ọnụ ahụ iji wee kwuo ya na ike ejikwa ya wee kwugharịa mma n'isi ya asị m na ebe onye ahụ na-atụ maazị Nnamdi Kanu aka asị m aka gị ga-akpọnwụ osisi ahụ fọrọ Nnamdi Kanu wee tọọ nkwe asị m ikuku futuo gị anya ọbụla fọrọ Nnamdi Kanu kwawa akwa alịla asị m alịla akọ ya n'anya onye fọrọ Nnamdi Kanu cheta ihe gburu nwa ya ihe gburu nwa ya gbuo ya maka na ọ bụrụ ya gburu nwa gị Chukwu okike abịa ma asị m na belede nyiri dike belede ka ọ ji amawa dike asị m na okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu ose ọ dadị ukwu ose enu na okirikiri ka ndị iro ga-agba Nnamdi Kanu mana ha ama mkpata ya aka ọ sị na nkirikiri ka ọ na-ekiri odido jiri odido enyi ozu na ọkwanụ nkirikiri ka ndị iro ga na-ekiri ya mana ha ama afụ ya anya asị m na-eje anaba isi ije asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-eje na ọ ga-ana asị m na inye anaghị eri ọba maka na inye na ọba bụ nwanne inye agaghị eri Nnamdi Kanu maka na ọ bụ nwa asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-adị ka echi anaghị agwụ agwụ maka na ije ejere bụ ije mmiri ọ bụla eje nkụ asị na ya bụ ije ga-abụ ije mmiri asị m na ọ ga-anata n'udo asị m na ọ ga-abata sirili welere asị m na unu ga-aga kpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu asị m unu ga-akpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga-akpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga tụnye ugo ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri tụnye ugo n'elu ugo nye ike n'elu ike nye ya ndụ n'elu ndụ ọkwanụ ndụ ka o ji efu na efufe unu nye Nnamdi Kanu ndụ onwe ike wee kwụrụ jinjin onwe ike wee kwụrụ wee fuo na ofufe a sị na ya kara ka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ ihe mere ha ji jide Nnamdi Kanu bụ ka ha nwee ike wee megide ndị Igbo ka ha nwee ike megide ụmụ Biafra ka ha nwee ike wee kwuchi anyị ọnụ ka ha nwee ike wee kachi anyị ọnụ ka anyị ghara ikwu okwu ọzọ mana ama m na dododo Chukwu okike abịa ma ndị nwa na ndị nwe mmiri ndị nwe ikuku ndị nwe anyanwụ mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ mmụọ niile ọ kwafọrọ ọbara ha n'ike maka ihi Biafra asị m unu binyenu asị m unu dododo na ọkwa na unu bụ ihe nwe ike a ọkwa na unu ga-eji ọgụ mmụọ ọkwa na unu ga-aga bụori ahịa ọkwa na unu ga-aga napụta ya maka na ihe ọ tinyere unu n'aka anaghị ele ule asị m dododo igiriga ọgụ mmụọ eze nwaanyị niile nọ n'ala Igbo mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igbo asị m unu binye maka na onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị aṅụ mmiri onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị eri nnu bụ ihe ụtọ si na mmiri wee pụta onye ọbụla na-eri ihe na-eri ihe dị na mmiri onye na-asa arụ ji mmiri asa arụ onye ọbụla na-eme ihe ọbụla ọ na-eme ji mmiri eme ya asị m ihe ọbụla mmadụ na-eme n'ụwa mmiri ọ na-ebubu ụzọ asị m onye ọbụla kpọrọ mmiri asị na mmiri a ga-agbagbu ya asị m onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-awụsa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-emesa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye na-aṅụ mmiri na-eli nnu asị m na ọnụ anyị ji wee rie nnu wee ṅụọ mmiri na ị ga-eji akwa okwu ọma n'isi Nnamdi Kanu n'aha Chukwu okike abịa
ise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land, and we are here live and direct. Today is the first day of March 2023. Today is a K market day in our land. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform. This hallowed platform where we worship, we preach the gospel of emancipation, both mental and physical emancipation. Because you can never have a genuine physical liberation without mental emancipation. It is not possible. Therefore, we are here live and direct. Once again, today is the first day of March 2023. Our leader is still illegally in the enemy territory, in the Nigerian DSS dungeon, the Nigerian Secret Police, being tortured in any way. They don't want our leader, despite the court's verdict that our leader should be allowed to see his doctor. Nigeria is a place where the rule of law is not obeyed. There is no rule of law in Nigeria. Other courts' verdicts are disobeyed. And we are seeing it. We are seeing it in what they call the shenanigan they call the shambolic selection, which has taken place last Saturday, which everybody, all and sundry have seen. And according to witnesses, no person has ever won or has ever won an election in Nigeria. No person, nobody. They rig election for people. They rig election for people that you see that, oh, they are elected. No. Therefore, do not be deceived. I continue saying it. The problem is Nigeria. It is the structure. How can you have a credible, free and fair election, so to say, in a structure that was established fraudulently? I don't know. This is a question. Ask this question to a so-called intellectual. Ask Wole Soyinka. How can you have a credible, free and fair election in a rotten structure? How? Where Nigeria itself is formed fraudulently. Therefore, Nigeria itself is a crime. Is a sin, is a crime. Nigeria. Now you want to get something good to come out from Nigeria. Don't you see that how absurd it is? How? I continue reiterating, giving example with India. India has been there, even in the own India situation. India has been existing. That name, India, that place, it has been existing. Now the Europeans came to India and fraudulently formed their own India. They retained the name, but now they fraudulently amalgamated other places that shouldn't be with India and separated India that should be together. They call some part become Francophone India. The other one become Portuguese phone, Spanish phone, which they call Lusophone. Now they started making them understand that, oh, you people speak, you are different from your brothers. They put border separation, border, frontier, border. Between countries, between people that are supposed to be one people. And now they amalgamated, they brought in people that shouldn't be there. And exactly the same thing they did to Nigeria. But why Nigerian own is so worse is this. Nigeria, there was nothing like Nigeria before. That is that on Kena Wakamishi. At least India has been there as a kingdom. India, the real India, pre-colonial India. It has been there. That name has been there. Our own case is that there is nothing like Nigeria before the coming of colonial Europeans, Britain. There was nothing like Nigeria. In India, when they did their abracadabra, their magic, Europeans, they came, they separated brothers and brought people with divergent values, amalgamating them together to be one. Oh, you are now, this is the true India you are. Okay, they continue moving under colonization. They started teaching other side of India. They separated them. Started teaching them that you have Francophone. France is in charge of them. That they are different. The same way they did to Benin Republic. Yorubas in Benin. The same way. The same thing. The same way they separated us from our brothers in Amazonia. The same thing. Exactly the same thing. No, now you are Francophone. The other side there is a Lusophone. They speak. Portugal take their own part. Spain take their own part also. It becomes different countries. Lusophone India, Francophone India. Do you understand? The same way you have Yorubas in Benin Republic, you have Yorubas in Togo. But now they see themselves as a Francophone and Anglophone. But why India, why they are smart? That is why I tell you that genuine physical liberation can never be achieved. I say, I put that word, that genuine physical liberation can never happen until mental emancipation is done. Before India became physically independent, they said, no, we don't want to just have flag independence. No. We need to ask ourselves question. Who is an Indian? How do we define the Indian? India we are going to liberate physically as an independent country. Who is an Indian? That question brought people's brains back. Because before, India wanted to have independence after maybe, the Francophone India, we have independence as Francophone India. Lusophone India, we have independence as Lusophone India. Speaking Portuguese, but originally they are Indians. And now they amalgamated the people, other ethnicities, the Pashtuns, the Urdu of Pakistan, to become larger India together in one country. But that question, who is an Indian, brought their mindset back. They took it up as a national discourse. Said, no, we cannot blindly just say, independence. Whereas we don't define the country who is a citizen of that country. What is that country? And in sorting out themselves, their eyes open. That is mental liberation. It precedes genuine physical liberation. Now, in trying to answer that question, who is an Indian? Their eyes started opening. They say, oh, we would have made a mistake. The Europeans just disorganized us and want us to, put us in a state whereby we can be fighting forever. No development, nothing. They said no. They themselves redefined themselves. They shuffled themselves. They reshuffled themselves back to order. With only that question, who is an Indian? Now from there they understood. They said no. We cannot stay together with people we didn't have same value same value system. People with divergent value. That it wasn't like this. Look at people we have the same value. The one they call Francophone India, they went and gathered them back, say we are together. No, we are not going to get independence with different borders. Otherwise, there will be problem. This is one thing that was not done in Africa. And this is the main thing that is haunting Africans today. I'm telling you. When emotions, Africans are emotional. When emotions are never controlled with frontal lobes, it becomes troublesome. Africans had independence. They fought for independence under the same border that was created, that we are created by foreigners. Today we are seeing the catastrophe because nobody is in charge. No African president or leader is in charge. The Europeans that created the structure is in charge. That is the reality. In the Nigerian own case, nothing like Nigeria until 1914, when one harlot, when one hookup girl called Flora Shaw just wrote an article, I think in the late 19th century, 1890 something, I think 1897. He wrote one article in one of the world newspapers that time, and in mentioning where she was enjoying with her boyfriend, because they were not married. Oh, look at, he said, look, as I'm here, he didn't know a name to give that place. He said, I am here in this zone called is a area of the black people. It's a dark place, but we are enjoying ourselves anyway, because if we are going outside, we have black people that are waiting for us to carry us in their heads. 4 people will carry each person in a special seat, and we are enjoying it. People that are nothing, that we are nothing in their home countries, when they came, is it not the same thing that is happening today? A white beggar, a British beggar in the street, if he reach Nigeria now, we can if a governor, a Nigerian governor sees him, he respects him. I say a white beggar in his country, if he enters Nigeria today, Nigerian military will be saluting him, holding an umbrella for him. That is Namboko Bidro. You understand me? Namboko Bidro. So, this woman, this hookup girl, Flora Shaw, why writing? He just writing, because I think he was a writer, a journalist, something like that. She used that, the name just came out spontaneously. I'm in a nigger area. We are enjoying ourselves being in this nigger area. So in that article, after, that is what she used to describe the zone she was staying with the boyfriend. It is afterwards the boyfriend read the thing and said, you don't know what you have done. You have coined a name for this people. You have coined a name. This, from today, we are going to call this place Nigger area. That is Nigeria. That is the origin of the word. That is the origin of the name. The name you are holding the passports together today. That is the origin. You understand? So, why this place now, the Nigeria now, but everything was done in a cunning way. After all, it was a business center being sold to the Royal Niger Company. The company mutated today into Unilever. They sold their place, the space, to the British government. They sold it, I think 800 and something thousand either dollars or pounds. They sold it with the whole human being there. They say, okay, over Britain said to that company, sell it to us. We are interested. As they bought it now, they gave this man to form a country in that place. Amalgamate people. Anyhow, now you came and point to you with the help of Obedidon Azikiwe. Obedidon Nnamdi Azikiwe as his interpreter. You know, he will go and talk to the villagers, I mean the chief, the head of the community, the head of the village. Tell him, no, sign. It doesn't matter. This is just for business. No problem. And the person will sign, not knowing what he's signing or what he was signing. And the country was formed. The country you are in today, suffering, that hellhole was formed like this. Do you see the history? So, a fraudulent place like this. Now, the fraud continue. Because there is no way, Britain will just come and create a country for the benefit of the people. It's impossible. Didn't you see in the Americas? Where are the indigenous people today? Most of the indigenous people in the Americas were wiped off the surface of the earth. They were literally decimated, slaughtered. Remember those that we are killing these people, the white Europeans that we are killing these indigenous people, we are Christians. There is something just enter my head. These people were Christians, so from Europe. Protestants, born again Christians, so that we are persecuted, pursued from Europe, exiled. Most of them were exiled to either South Africa or to the Americas. They were called the Huguenots, mostly from France, the Protestants. And in the name of Christianity, they came to convert the savages. They call the indigenous the savages. They need to kill them, to slaughter them. This brings me to this. You know, we used to say, no, the Christianity in Nigeria is different from that in Europe, from that in America. Oh, today I beg to disagree. I have wandered deep into this. I say, no, it's not true. We are mistaken. Even I was mistaken. It's the same thing. It depends on the people. Let me tell you, I will clarify this. I will put more clarity on this on the Saturday program. I beg to, we used to say, no, Christianity in Nigeria is different. It's different. No, I said, no. One, if it's different, the Christian body, world body, would have started hammering on Christianity in Nigeria or in Africa and saying, no, you people are not representing us. After all, Father Mbaka is still a member, is a Catholic priest. Connected to Catholic priest, I mean the overall Roman Catholic. If you bring Rehambonki, you from Germany, you bring him to Nigeria, he will still do the same abracadabra. So it's not the same, it's not different. Christianity is Christianity. Islam is Islam. We are saying that, even in the Arab world, what they are doing, Islam is different from what they are doing in Nigeria. I beg to differ, please. I know that some people might dispute me, but if I go into more detailed explanation, you will now understand. But it is not for today. I beg to disagree. It is the same thing. The only difference is the mentality of the people. The only difference is the people. In Europe, people have grown matured enough to relegate that Christianity to the controllable situation which they put it. Do you understand me? It is the people's maturity. Once human beings mature, they relegate religion to to its normal place. It's like that. In Europe, because they evolved. They evolved into the democracy you are seeing today in Western Europe. Now, what happened is this. Now, they have humanly matured. It's about human being. They have matured to put into a system and say, look, this religion is no more going to control us. Instead, we control it. That is what is happening. In Nigeria, it is the religion is still controlling the people because the human beings have not grown enough. They have not developed. Do you understand? But as for the Christianity, is the same thing, but in Europe is the same. If it is not the same, how come the Vatican, the Holy See, is relegated, confined to the 5 kilometers square? So that it will not be given order. It is about the human beings, please. So let us stop and saying, no, the one they are practicing in Nigeria is different. No, it is about the people's mental state, mental development. That is what I'm trying to say. That is my point. And I will, expatiate it another day. Because we always say, no, the one they are practicing in Sweden, even in America, is different from the one in Nigeria. I said no. By the time all those in America, are they not Christians that slaughtered, even killed the whole people in the name of Christianity, that they are unbelievers? They slaughtered most of the indigenous people. And they got their strength from the Bible. That these are unbelievers. Do you understand me? So that is the point. But as time goes on, now they instituted themselves and became matured as human beings to know that religion is not supposed to control you. Is it not what we are preaching today? That is illuminated brains. Once you grow to a certain extent, once you grow to a certain extent, now you will understand that, look, this religion, you relegate it to you bring it down in your life. It will no more control you. I'm telling you honestly. That is the reality. That is the truth. So when a whole country, a whole people is able to grow to that level, now they will put religion where it's supposed to be. Because they are human beings controlling the religion. Not religion. Once the people are not matured, religion will be controlling you. But once you grow, now, mental growth, now you will be controlling religion. Do you know that there was a time, if you don't go to church or Bible study, the way pastors and brothers will come to visit you, that you become worried, even only that you didn't go to church one Sunday. Do you see that immaturity? Do you see that? It will be troubling you. But now, you can stay without going to church, and it doesn't mean anything to you. Because you have outgrown. Somebody will no more come to start preaching to you. Why didn't you come to church? Oh, this and that. God will vex, so you will sit him down and even convert him so that he will stop going to church also. Do you see human maturity? Do you see that it is by that time, before that time, when if you didn't go to church, you were naive, you were religiously enslaved. Do you understand? That is the reality. So the religion is the same thing. Even in Nigerian Islam, people are saying no. Sometimes not people, even me, I used to say it. No, even the one that is practicing Arab, they don't Arab countries, Kuwait, Qatar, is it not the same Arab? The same Islam? The one practicing in Nigeria? No. By the time they were also battling it out in Saudi Arabia with other religions, they were radical. They were fighting jihad, killing people. So it is the same thing. The Nigeria Christians and Muslims they are still in that stage in maybe 12th to 10th century, 9th to 10th century of Arabs and Europeans. That is the stage Nigerians are. I don't know whether you hear me clear. That is the truth. The time, like in Islam, when you notice it, anywhere there is maybe Islam is even 40 or 30% of the population. There will be problems everywhere. There are problems because they want to fight jihad in order to take over the place, so that they will become majority, so that they will relegate other religions to 10%. And that time there will be peace. They will now be running institutions with their own value. And even non-Muslims that time, they will be at peace. They will leave them at peace, but on check. So that there is some level you can rise up, they will remind you, hey, you know that this is a Muslim country. Don't forget to. It's a warning, cold warning for you to remember your space, your place. So that is what, the Middle East, most of the countries in the Middle East, they have passed the stage. Because they have institutionalized they have created institutions using their Islamic value. So there is no need of fighting. Now they become more mature but a place like Nigeria, secretly they will be funding all those places, jihadism, so that they will get more space. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. That is the truth, that is the reality. I will expatiate this theory another day. You understand? So, but today, I'm going to just read some news headlines, just few, and open the lines because we know what is going on. We are seeing it. We are seeing it. When we tell people that, look, in Nigeria, your vote doesn't count, it doesn't matter. People became drunk and emotional that they don't think. Do you understand me? People became drunk and emotional that they don't even reason again. You bring, just a few weeks ago, just watch. Social media, we are washed with obedience. Oh, yeah, well, we are going. Today, what is happening? And instead of you to start something that you cannot defend, do not start it at all. It's for you to go and defend your vote. If you are real human beings like others, you rise up and defend what you believe in. Because I know now, we have been warning you people that this is what is going to happen. Your vote doesn't count. It doesn't matter. Go and take your PVC. To the extent Reverend fathers start beating people that I saw on social media. Reverend fathers start beating people that didn't have their PVC to come and vote. Their PVC, permanent voters card, before receiving a Holy Communion. Today, what happened? What is the PVC? What is the use of the PVC? When people will cast their vote, in one swipe, only one swipe, everything will be annulled. Don't you see that it's an insult? It's an insult for you to raise you up every how many years now? Hey, go and take your PVC. How much was used? Billions and billions of dollars and naira was spent on this. Now, even to the extent in our land, some people were receiving your PVC, you have to pay money also. People did it, thinking that now don't worry, we are going to change Nigeria. Today, Nigeria have changed them. Today, Nigeria have changed them. But my happiness is that IPOB, we warned you people, but we left you so that you go and see. You go and watch. Just see, experience it. But do you know the funniest part of it? Let me tell you. In another 4 years, they will still repeat the same mistake. If Nigeria is still existing. Let me tell you. In another 4 years, that intoxication, that being high, vote, it will still repeat. People will forget about today. I am telling you this. Because this is not the first time. This is not the second time. It has been happening. Nigerians are like this. Once, within few days, do you think the giants, other giants never come out? Oh? Do you know the giants? That are the GOs, they never come. They never come out. Once they are being settled, now everything is happening at the background. Maybe from next Sunday, you will see story will change. No, receive your miracle. Don't worry. It doesn't matter who is the president of Nigeria. You will succeed. We are going. Finish him, man. Now, oh, everybody will be given sleeping tablets. That is the final part of it. The Jews, they are warming up internally. They will come. Will they tell you to go and fight to defend what you vote or voted? No, the answer is no. Because nobody cares about Nigeria. People have no passion about Nigeria. Imagine the Biafra we are trying to restore. Imagine how many people have died. Millions of people have lost their lives. Right from 1966 till today. Because of Biafra. People continue, are still dying today. Our people are being massacred every day because of Biafra. Or in the pretext of Biafra. Like SARS or Kozo. They are slaughtering our youths. They are killing our people every day. SARS or Kozo. That devilish place. They are harvesting our people's organs. We know what is going on. We know. Imagine after suffering all these things, now when we have restored our nation, one useless idiot we come to collect money to rig election. With the passion, with the passion of the country, that person will be brought out, turned into pieces, even and warrior concentrated acid, so that it will evaporate, it will dissolve into nothing. Why? Because of the passion you have. When you remember what you have suffered, what the stake, how many of your uncles, your brothers, your sisters that have perished because, in order to restore this country, and somebody is coming to make jest of it. That is why it pains me a lot when somebody will be making jest of what we are doing. Oh, in the name of Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu's brother. It pains me to the last. I said, these people, they think that we are trying to restore a country like Nigeria. Is that what they are thinking? Where one person will be above the law? Where one person will be coming to mesmerize what will affect everybody? Is that what they are thinking? Before God and man, the passion for Biafra will force everybody to obey law, be obedient to the law. That is passion for your country. You understand me? But in Nigeria, it's not like that. One person can collect money and sell the interest of millions of people for generations. Because what matters to him is him and his family only. He doesn't care about the country, because Nigeria was established, created as a business place, marketplace. That is how Nigeria was established. For your information, Nigeria is no man's land, just a marketplace. You go there, you buy anything you want. Today, Britain is, because they invested and they are harvesting. What do I mean? Or how do I mean? Britain today is harvesting, teachers. Nigeria, trained teachers, doctors and nurses from Nigeria. They will come to London, to Britain, United Kingdom, and they will be paid not up to half of what British people are earning in the same type of job. But inside that, they will work more harder. They will make these people, these Nigerians that we are uprooted from Nigeria, because they are harvesting, they are harvesting raw materials. They will bring them and now make sure that they work their ass off at even half the cost. Whereas normally expatriates, they are being paid higher everywhere. But the people from Nigeria to United Kingdom, they will tell you that they are doing good for you if you don't want. Other people, they full there that they will even be telling you to thank the monarchy, thank the king, because where they brought you from. Maybe by now you have been killed. You will not understand that these people are the people that created the fraudulent country that is called Nigeria. They created the whole problems. in order for them to be harvesting. That is it. Harvesting raw materials. Today they have done it again. Do you understand? They have done it again. Nigeria is a marketplace. It's no man's land. People have no passion. Do you know that if it is a... Do you remember during Donald Trump's election, which he lost? Do you see the passion with which people rose up and even invaded the Capitol? Do you see that? People, the passion they had. You see that? In an election he lost. Do you see that? Talk less of when they see any proof of being rigging. Do you know how that play? They will burn everywhere to ashes. Because these people are politically conscious. Nigeria, people are politically dead. What matters to them is what they will eat now. That is why, you know, they can buy somebody in Nigeria with just 1 kilogram of rice only. And he will sell his future. He will sell the future of his children. He will sell the future of his generations. Because he is politically dead. These are dead bodies. They don't understand how things run. What matters to them is eating. Just that food they are seeing today, that money they are seeing now to take it, buy food, eat. Tomorrow they will cry and go and cry to one church for God to provide. Because God, oh, you that provided, you say you don't leave us alone, that you will provide. What about the best of the air? Think not what you are going to eat tomorrow. Do you see the quotations they make? And once they are chickens looking for that food of today, they tell you, no, Bible say, don't think about what you are going to eat tomorrow. Because your Father in heaven will provide more once you trust in Him. Do you see one of the sources of the idiocies that are being suffered in Nigeria? Or being exhibited by Nigerians? Do you see that? But once people are politically conscious, you know, political consciousness means many things. Understanding how governments run, understanding your role as a citizen and the role of a government, understanding that there are things you have to do and there are things that you should abhor as a citizen. When it comes to selling your future, you are right as a citizen. For you, it should be a crime. It's a crime. Any person that is proposing to you should be killed, should be slaughtered. That is how politically conscious human beings behave. Do you understand? Do you understand me? But in the case of Nigerians, it's not like that. People are dead. Dead bodies everywhere. Or people are sentenced to looking for crumbs, what they are going to eat. Like chickens, I used to say. Take a chicken. Even if you are, okay, open your door. You know, sometimes when we are small, we used to do it. You open the door, you open the door. You start spraying either pieces of grains of rice or corns. The chicken, it will not even know it. It don't know anything about the danger. What matters is that thing is seen. With what that chicken, what it is seeing, what is seen. Oh, the food is attractive, bringing it. The brain is not working. That is how Nigerians are. Okay, turn of vote. Can you defend your vote? The winner has been, pronounced. Let me read some news headlines. Just some news headlines. Just very few before I open my line. Because today, man, Chigeji. I'm telling you honestly. Okay. Let me read this one. Oh my God. There were problems with electronic transmissions of results, but go to court. Buhari tells PDP Labour Party. That is the impostor. Oh, he said, go to court. Now the president have been pronounced. He said, yes, there were problems with electronic transmission of results, but go to court. Do you see how they move? Do you see how they roll? You primitive Neanderthals, do you see it? Go to court, and they control the court. Let me tell you one thing, one danger. When you see evil, Albert Einstein said those that will destroy the world are not those bad people that commit evil, no. But those that see evil and keep quiet. The court they are telling you to go to is a court that doesn't obey. I mean, the court that will give just kitchen cabinet court. How do I call it? It's stationed there to make sure that it is there for being their sake. That the international community will be seeing that, oh, Nigeria has a court, so it's a democracy. They have courts. So they are running a government. Just as figureheads. Their verdicts mean nothing. And who promoted all these things? The people. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was persecuted but was liberated by the Nigerian Court of Appeal, what happened? The DSA, did they obey court order? The answer is no. We have been shouting till today. This thing happened since 13th of August till today. It happened also 2015 till I think the 17 or 18 months. Many courts granted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail for how many times? They didn't obey it. Now, when the people that are supposed to speak out, when Nigerians see, they say, okay, who is the victim? Nnamdi Kanu, that man self. If the DSS, if my military say they are not going to release him, now his problem. Now him cause him now. But the issue is that the court has released him. Now Nigerians will be looking for the victim. Well, the hatred they have for the victim, and it will distort their sight. It will distort their judgment. That is why I call Nigerians, they are sentimental, uncontrollably sentimental. Instead of saying, it doesn't matter who, even if it's my enemy, the court release him, give a verdict, the court must obey that order. If Nigerians have this mindset, I'm telling you, they will not be in a quagmire they are today. But they are programmed to be looking the victim. The hatred, court has released Mazi Nnamdi, oh boy, and DSS returning. Now, it concerns me, make DSS return him now. No be him say he separate this country. No be him say he want Biafra. No be him they insult our dear president. That is not the case. The case is that the Nigerian court has released him. That is where you should be talking. As a human being, it doesn't matter. No, because that is law. Because when you support that evil, people for police not to obey court order, one day it will affect you directly. And that time you'll be crying. Do you understand? You will be shouting and crying. Court disbanded the Bubago, the Nigerian court. And Dave Omar, he said he's not going to obey that court order. He said it openly. He said, I am not going to obey this court order. And people applauded. Go and do now. Go and force him now to do it. People promote, Nigerians promote evil. They support evil out of naivety, ignorance, and mischief. But when it affects you, if maybe you are being unjustly arrested by the police, and after court release you that you are innocent of the charges being given to you. Now police continue detaining you, say no, we are not leaving you. It doesn't matter court decision. Is that time you start shouting, hey, now wow, Nigerians, I didn't do anything, no, but the police continue holding me. But the court, look at the court decision. They said this, when it was happening to somebody, you supported it. Do you see why I say that Nigerians are politically dead bodies? They are dead bodies, unresponsive, because of one, the hatred they have against one particular set of people. Now they don't care whether the rule of law is bent or not. That is not their problem. But when that bent rule of law affects them negatively, when it reaches their turn, now they start shouting. Now they have told you, go to court. And you know what going to court means. Maybe you go to court, court will say, okay, don't worry. Yeah, we will hear the case. We will hear the case on the 28th of February 2026. They are turning to 2025 or 2026. What are you going to do? You have to follow the court. What are you going to do? That is court for you. After all, Atiku's case against the impostor, against Buhari, since 2019, he is still pending till today. Don't you know that? He is still pending. This new nation called Nigeria shall be the extension of the estate of our great-grandfather Othman Danfodio. That is what is happening. They do things with impunity. You know, what baffles me, we are in a so-called country where some people believe in the rule of law, others believe in savagery. How do you think that it will work? How do you think? Others believe in savagery. Do you know that? Let me tell you, if this election is in any way Britain succeeded in giving it to Peter Obi, by now, do you know how many heads of Biafran properties that have gone down in different parts of the zoo? You see arms and ammunition coming out. You see them coming out. By now, I say, if he's maybe they pronounce him the winner. Oh, Chineke kuna ihe ọjọọ. By now, you see what is happening everywhere. This is a place you can stay with savages, and you want to, you are calling a country. It's your country. Who do you think that will win? Is the savages, those that do things with impunity. Until you become radicalized like them, you become wild beasts like them. You can't go nowhere. I say I'm waiting for the Jews. They will come to the stage now. You will see how they will tune down everything. You will see how they will tune down everything. Just believe in God. It doesn't matter who is in power. After all, we survived the Buhari. We are going to survive this one in Jesus' name. Your blessing is going to come in Jesus' name. Therefore, lift off your hands and pray to God. Leave politics for politicians. Okawe ndị Arab bidokwe n'isi na-eme embrace their suffering. Again, let me tell you, what you suffered during this Buhari and the impostors' time will be child's play if you don't rise up to defend what you believe, what you voted. If you don't rise up to defend it, you will be alive and be smelling in Nigeria. You will be alive in Nigeria and be regretting. It's happening already. There is one I saw on social media, one girl, very funny anyway, but say, why did God create her, put her inside here? Nigeria. Why? Why? It is only you that can rescue yourselves. Nothing more. So the impostor have said it. He said yes. President Mohammed, the imposter President Muhammadu Buhari has advised those who lost the February 25th presidential election conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to take up the matter in courts. If they can prove the fraud they claimed was committed, but not to the streets. Hell, Nigeria. There was a clip I played, which I know many of you have heard it, about a software engineer who was talking, giving details of how the thing was done. And they contacted him, the Nigerian politicians contacted him to rig the election because he can do it, because we're using his technical know-how. What did he say? He rejected. And he was hacking, monitoring everything online. And he saw everything that happened. Don't you see it? In a country. In other countries, if there is any atom of rigging, they will make sure to go to the source who initiated it, so that they will remove it. For if it is the current president, he will be sacked with shame. If it is any politician or group of politicians, they will be dealt with by the law. But in Nigeria, everything is with impunity. And you are telling me that, oh, somebody will go to become Nigeria president and now fix everything. I went Uche. Today they have told you, go to court. Champagne, I said, nah, go court. Go court. And don't come out on the street, but go court. A place where you see military, police, in convoy. I saw, I think, a place in Lagos or somewhere. I am not sure of. Military convoy, they came, combined military and police, they came and carried the ballot, everything, just everybody. People were saying, ole. And their votes are gone. Ole. Ooh. You know, they call you wellers. Wellers. Can you defend what you believe with your blood? That is why we Biafrans, we are different. Because we are ready to die for what we believe in. But Nigerians can never die for Nigeria. For your vote. Oh, who you call now? We say, oh boy, I beg. I never even chop. After all, no money, no cash. They planned all these things in consequences. I mean in sequences. You understand? Now they are telling you to go to court. They are telling you to go to court. Let me read another. Presidential election results. Many Nigerians are angry, hot, but let us begin to heal. By Chinedu. That is the normal thing, the normal mantra. Everybody is all okay, let us begin to heal. It's just like the way we they say I was onye gị na na-eme ihe iburu ụzọ manya aka n'anya. Onye buru ụzọ maka n'anya ya wa meriri. Because you know what? Before the other person will reply, people has come to intervene. Why slap him? From there, adrenaline will go down, everything. That is what the way they are doing things. Oh, what has happened. Now let us hear. You know, had it been with IPOB started crying on the mantra of the Nigerian government that sent their people. Now election in Biafra land. Now election. Could you in this world have imagined what will be happening today? Because you know our people, with anything that happens, there must be a scapegoat. What is the cause? Nah, an IPOB is the cause. Nah, an IPO. Hey, nobody will. People will forget that there is no rigging. that people will forget that the riggings take place in Nigerian election. That what we have in selection, not election. They will start saying, no, it's IPOB. Had it been that no person can rig us now. IPOB say no election. They make people stay inside. No, now. Piwarai. Do you see? Now people are saying the doors are wide. The ears are wise. I'm not talking now. But that time, do you remember when you are in Ahala? Now, if we allow this election to take place in Biafra land, know that I will confirm that Chinas and Woro have taken bribe. Mazi Dosiem have taken bribe. I had it from many people. I had it privately. I had it from many people. Now, joke. If they allow election to take place in our land, I may accuse. It's true. Today they are the people that are telling this DOS, they are heavily wise. They sabio. Do you see what leadership is all about? You think, you calculate, become analytical. You don't calculate with emotions. People will come with emotions, you cool down. You continue what you are doing. As long as what you are doing is right. In the future, they will understand. You tell them, don't worry, in the future, you will understand what you are saying. And today, many of our people are understanding. You see it. Imagine that we started shouting like we did before in 2015, 2019. No election in Biafra land. No election in Biafra land. Imagine what would have happened. First of all, the Nigerian government, the DSS, they will slaughter many politicians and nail it on IPOB because they say no election. And after, they are the people that will even enforce to sit at home. No person will come out. So that as they rig the election, now today, you will not see anybody talking any other thing. Only IPOB. If they see you, hear you, IP, before you finish a P, they'll cut off your neck. Because all their anger will be faced. You know, our people, they know how to face their anger on the wrong way. Our people sometimes are programmed. They are programmed to do something with ignorance that is following them. They will be doing it thinking that they are doing the right thing. It marvels me. Had it been that IPOB caved in and fall to the trap, evil trap, that the Nigerian government set for us, by now, no person will be talking of rigging. Even Chinese television, all of them now will start cajoling that is IPOB is your problem. I'm gonna go settle on a problem there with IPOB. Now IPOB fell on now, nothing more. Today, I continue wondering. I used to scroll to see what are people talking that is the cause of their failure. And now they know. Those that want to know. Nigeria is a rotten structure. You can never fix it. You can never restructure a structureless entity. It's to pull it down. Look at the voting. You see how the voting took place, how the rigging. This one get from his own region. He won in his own region. The other one won in his own region. The other one won in his own region. Now, why are we suffering ourselves being in the same entity? Why not we continue that regionalism? Why? Why do we deceive ourselves? Black people lie to themselves that all is well. That is why you will see somebody suffering. You will ask him, how are you, my dear? Osege, everything is okay, thank God. And the person is suffering one pain or the other. But I believe, I claim that I'm right. I'm okay. How can you claim? Why not face reality? Why? We must continue. Let me read this other news headline, please. Let me read it. Now, Naira, let me read this another news headline also. Naira redesign, anti-graft agency, EFCC's visit to polling units reduced to vote buying during Nigeria general election. Foreign observers, they have come. And the foreign observers, they have finally arrived. They have finally come. Nigeria's 2023, I'm reading from Sahara Reporters, February 28, that was yesterday's news. Nigeria's 2023 election was largely peaceful. Do you see their reports? Despite administrative and logistical hurdles at many polling units, according to an independent foreign observers mission. Are you hearing? I put it on my timeline, Jonas Raphael. You go there, you read it. The mission in Nigeria disclosed this in its preliminary report about the elections conducted on Saturday. The results of the elections, which were held across the country, are being collected by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) officials in Abuja. Rising from its meeting in Abuja on Tuesday, the foreign observers drawn from several countries in Europe and America with a common goal of monitoring the presidential election in Nigeria described Saturday's poll as peaceful and transparent. Are you seeing it? These are foreign observers. They are normal, their usual pre-written mantra. Because they need to thumbprint, they need to, confirm the idiocy of the black man. And do you think that they are, all these foreign observers, so-called foreign observers, do you think that they are here, they come to Nigeria in order for your interest? Is that what you are thinking? Let us have common sense. Common sense, please. Do you think that these Europeans, Americans, these people from different countries, they cater for you? Whether you die or you burn to pieces, it's none of their problem. After all, they are being treated in posh hotels in Abuja and in many other places in Nigeria. And they are defending their country's benefits from Nigeria, because Nigeria is a big market. They don't want to lose it. Very big. Butenshi from Belgium now, and I say our style. It will be bought in Nigeria. It will be bought in Nigeria. Ogaga in Nigeria. So the scraps, all these nonsense, garbages that are being thrown in Europe is a huge market. They now, what Europeans don't sell before, what they even pay money to be discarded, now they have to sell it to Nigerians, to Africa in general, but to Nigeria in particular, as a huge market. How do you think that they want that place to grow? They send their observer missions. Now they have given their reports. Oh, it's transparent, it's peaceful and transparent. Do you think that foreigners care for your lives? Do you think that they care whether you are alive, whether you are dying of hunger, no, they don't care. It is you that have to fight for your survival. That is the rule of this world. After all, when they were suffering their own, go study history. The sufferings of Europeans at the early time, even until 18th, 19th century, even 20th century, during the Great Depressions, they suffered. They suffered diseases, tuberculosis. This tuberculosis, it came from Europe, from white man. Don't you know that? It is them that also did everything they could in order to remove themselves from that type of quagmire. When they were suffering, did you go to help them? Now, why is it that it's them that come and help us? No, it is us that can help ourselves, and the only way to do that in Nigeria is balkanization. I used to write it in my timeline. But solution is balkanization. Nigeria is the problem. Stop being naive that Nigeria is corrupt, is this and that. No. When you say Nigeria is corrupt, now they talk about going to court. Look at in polling stations, we are military, we are police, we are using government gun in order to collect loot boxes, polling boxes. The government police The government military. Oh, they don't hide themselves. They don't hide their faces. And you are telling me that you have to do, you can do something in order to right that place, to right it, fix it. Why not come out from a malaria dream? Come because put out from Akom fantasy. You understand? Now, many people nanya. The international monitoring, so-called international monitoring team from Europe, America, different countries, they have stamped, confirmed it is transparent and free and fair. Because they will receive orders from their various countries. They will agree as, oh boy, make we know offset this our market too. Anything they do, just stamp it. It's okay. Okay? It's okay. Let us push that any person that is upset, let him go to court. After all, they are government. Now leave them, these primitive human beings, leave them. Let them do their thing. What concerns us is our oil. We are stealing oil every day. Billions of dollars. We are stealing gas. We are stealing cobalt, gold, diamond from different parts of the zoo. Gold, diamond, cobalt, different rare earths, California, all that thing, zirconia, every other thing is being stolen every day from Nigeria. So why do they care about whether you are alive as a human being or dead? If they have power self to do this thing with impunity, they would have brought nuclear weapon and killed every Neanderthal there, and the land will be barren and they will take it over. Why shouldn't they say the election is transparent? Why? Why wouldn't they do it? Why wouldn't they say it? Because they are getting. You know? Can you die for what you believe on? That is what I ask people today. You that is a PVC is the solution. Now I ask, is the PVC the solution? Tomorrow you will still make the same mistake. You will forget that this thing happened last Saturday, the 25th day of February 2023. You will forget. Within small time it will erase from your head. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, I don't know what is causing all this to our people. This forgetfulness. Short time they forget. Whether it's the toothpaste. Whether it's a sulfur or chloride that is you are absorbing, your brain is absorbing. You don't think far. They sentence you into what you are going to eat just now. Na national cake even if na 1,000 naira make I benefit. After all they still sees now bring what did I go get? I beg. That is what they have sentenced you, lower human being. What we are doing here is to make sure that people wake up from sleep, that dead bodies will rise again. Do you understand? That is the reality. Now, okay, this was before even the announcement of. He said, okay, or it was yesterday's news. Sultan tells INEC to collect election results and declare president. Our president-elect says aggrieved politicians should go to court. The hyenas and timbers and calibers are talking. Remember I played it. This nation called Nigeria should be an extension of the estate of our great-grandfather Ottoman Danfodio. That never will they allow power to get out from them. Never will they allow others to rule over them. You understand? Never will they allow even Southerners will be placed as a conquered territory. They will use the Middle Belt as willing tools. so that these people, they will not have control over their destiny. Is it making sense to you? Maybe it will not make sense to you because your brain, you cannot understand it. It's above you. But try to think. Reason like a human being. Sultan have spoken. He said he supported the impostor. Any person that is aggrieved, I beg, let him go to court. Go to court. But he got caught the first, the second time, Atolage, any adjournment to 3 years. Don't worry, we judge the case in 2026. You now understand that, look, you need to fight for justice. It doesn't matter who that injustice is meted to, who the victim of injustice is against. You need to fight against injustice. What is Nigerian court today? Nigerian court has been relegated to nothingness. Nothingness. I don't know why people are still going to answer judges. So what judges? You give order, you make a verdict lawful, because a country is ruled by law. A country is guided by constitution. But when the court gives out the judgment through the constitution, it is never carried out. It's not implemented. What is the need of going to court? What is the need? It is still the same people that did it. When people see injustice, they start looking at the victim, verifying who is the victim. Once the victim is hated, they say, it doesn't matter, beg, leave this court order, leave him now. After all, police, they are right by not obeying court order. But when it comes to it reaches you, is that time you start crying. I've said it before. Now the Sultan of Sokoto have said it. If you are not if you don't agree with the INEC pronouncement of the president-elect, go to court. Finish. You go and hire lawyers. Will now come. I'm signed. They will. You spend millions and millions on them. They continue giving you hope. But sometimes this lawyer said, sorry, I'm not against the lawyers, but the reality needs to be spoken. They continue giving you hope because a lot of them are they continue giving you hope. Now, don't worry. We are going to use section 26 of 1914 constitution. Don't worry. Once we apply it like this, do it like this. Don't worry. We see. Now, ego batanaka. Ego na millions and millions. Ego, a transfer ego. Bam. Oh, that is what all now. It's all job. It's their job. So that is it. Now they will be lining up to go and meet the aggrieved ones. Now we do. Don't worry, we are going this election. We are going to. Is it not this court? Hey, I'm San, senior advocate of Nigeria. Don't worry. I know the idea we are going to use. The section 219 of 1930s Constitution. Don't worry, amended in 1996. In Nigeria setting, if you are a chicken, you become a prey. You don't dare live with people like the Fulani, the Torobe Fulani. It's not every type of the people. The Fulani in Nigeria, they are the worst type. The Torobe, everybody know it. Go and study the Torobe Fulani. It's not to live with them. You have to be a savage like them. That is where I am angry about the Christianity they use in order to make everybody become sheep. Oh, behold the Lamb of God, you are lamb. My mother how do you think that sheep can stay in the midst of wolves? The Torobe Fulani in Nigeria, they are wolves. Don't you know that? They are wolves. So you have to be higher. You have to be a bear in order to resist them, in order to make them fear. Otherwise, continue. Oh, you want a rule of law? Even they use among them. They used to use it to, mock us. Forget about those people. They are rule of law loyalists. Don't worry, we'll deal with them. Is it not what is happening? Can you defend and die for what you believe? If you can, do something on what they have done for you. Defend what you believe. We Biafrans, we are defending what we believe. That is why we are ready to die. Many of us have died and we continue dying. But the end is that we must restore Biafra. It must be restored. You understand me? We never come out. For the agitation, we enter another level. Another level, it will enter. I'm telling you honestly. Therefore, I think with this, Jonathan, other West African leaders visit Tinubu, Atiku, others. That's it. It's the same thing. The Europeans and American so-called election observers, they have stamped the stupidity of black man, as usual. Though there were some skirmishes here and there, though some Homo sapiens lost their lives during the poll, but it's transparent. The election is largely peaceful and transparent. So, in Imo behind, they will say, "Go to hell, all of you." They will use F word on all of you. Do you think that they will come to save you? Do you think that they love you? People that use their money to buy you, to buy us before as slaves. Do you think that they want us alive? It is only us that we fight for ourselves, for our freedom, for our emancipation. And it starts with the brain, changing the way we reason. Since do you think that if Nigerians have heeded to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's advice, to IPOB, Radio Biafra's shoutings and advice, that no, what we need is not election. We need to ask ourselves who is a Nigerian first. We need to go on referendum in order to determine whether we want to be Nigerians first of all, we want to be together. But today, you see the show of shame. That is it. Therefore, this is where I'm going to stop. I will open the lines, please, so that people will call in also in order to aid their views on the current event. Know that we IPOB, we are not interested in Nigeria election, but we must talk about it because it affects us. Our people, it affects us directly and indirectly. Therefore, there is no way we can do without talking about it. It's impossible. We warned our people, we warned you. There are two different things. We warn the people day in, day out here that this year PVC doesn't count. This is a abracadabra illusion. The more you look, the less you see. People, no, we are going to change Nigeria. Oh yeah, they have put Nigeria into another type of backwardness that will affect your life for decades coming. Just watch and see. But we are going. Biafra, we are going. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, the lines will now be opened for you to call in. Please don't go away.
Well, it's not even about destroying itself. This is the height of deceit I've ever seen that Anega has done. Forget, they told us that Beavers, I was directly in charge of the Beavers. I wanted to just be at the forefront to see the end of this thing, all this thing that they're making out and doing it. Let me see how this election will, because me, I know this country, they will manipulate it. They will manipulate it. Trying to transmit results. Since yesterday, as the result is coming, they will try to transmit, but they just shut down network. We cannot do anything. We can't even export the number of accredited voters. Can't even do anything. See, like maybe around 11 p.m. or so, that last night before they now say, okay, that if since the thing is not going offline, that's even after they went from the result from the field, they went and still manipulated at the ANEC this thing, RAS center. Still manipulated all those results. All those places that will be won. I have all the results that I can forward to you. Obi did not win anything again. Telling you. So forget. I'm done with this country. The only thing that's left just to divide this country. That's all. But if to say you are fighting for Ibita Nigeria, I don't see. This is the height of it. I can't. Honestly, if it doesn't see when I to travel out, or maybe they divide the country. That's all. But if you say have confidence or say this thing for this country, lie. Then after they finish manipulating, they now ask us to transmit manipulated results. I can't do it. I can't transmit all those manipulated results. I had to leave. I told them that I'm leaving this morning. Go see it itself. They say, okay, that I should just transmit offline. You know, offline, nobody will see it. At least just to show that we have transmitted. But it's just within the ANEC profile. You can't, nobody can see it online. After manipulating the result, they ask me I should transmit. After I'm not transmitting anything. I'm not transmitting one thing. Let them just do anything they want to do. I just leave the beavers and I'm going home now. I'm going home now. They're finished. But I have those ones both the original ones and those on that. So just forget this country. There's nothing. I forget ANEC. ANEC is not independent. They say they will transmit results. They will do. They didn't transmit nothing. Shut down the network. Everything. Since I used to see this morning, nothing. You can't transmit anything. You now say, okay, this morning I should just leave the beavers and go home. See now. So I can't. I beg, just forget this country. I beg, forget it. It's not worth it. The stress is not worth fighting for at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I need that you have confidence. Okay, anyhow, at least this particular one, they will do it. So I say, okay, let me see the end of this thing. Nothing. Forget. Since on Friday, been on the field, sleepless nights, walking up and down. See now. So just forget the country. Forget. They have done what they want to do. Forget it. What's up?
This thing really they shout, guy. INEC they fucking corrupt. See, this Nigeria, level of corruption where we did now. Only God will save us. Yesterday I work for polling unit as PO, presiding officer for Port Harcourt here for Biafra. I conduct election, finish. Then tell us for INEC office, say make we don't upload the results because they want when we come back, then go change the results before they upload them. So they give us wrong password, we don't know. Or the password where they give us as presiding officers for that BVAS machine where you see there, wrong password, we don't know waiting they solve. Only for me to go polling unit, conduct election, finish, count all the votes, do result by 8:30 yesterday night. Make I upload because the community people they say I no go until I upload that result. They see them. Only for me to try to upload results. The password they show me invalid. These people won't beat me for dear. They don't say in a lie. They hit the table. 2 girls with me and then follow do the INEC work. Don't they cry? They fear. They say me and they step and inch until I upload that result. And they call my SP or my supervisor in nobody switched off. They try call people if he help resolve the issue. Nah, no way. 9 o'clock in the night, we still did there for polling unit for we are not even happy. Fear won't kill me yesterday night. I say, what can I make or risk my life? So I can't call the customer care of the people where do the BVAS machine, their customer care line. Can they talk to one of their agents? Can they tell them the situation on ground? Say if I no upload this result for these people, say these people feel do the unbelievable here. Say my life they at risk. The guy can say okay, he go help me, but say the one way he go feel help me do at the offline upload. That's it, that offline upload, he go just show say he not upload, but he no go. So he can't tell me, ask me the unit and everything. I can't tell them. All those guys can't calm down for the unit. As I tell them, I don't find solution. They can't calm down. I can't talk to them. The guy can't show me how to do the offline. Say, off the data, off things, off. I can't do the offline upload, can't snap and offload, can't upload them. They can't happy, say I don't upload them. They can't carry me with their motor, go and neck office, drop me, tell me thank you, can't go. Now as these people go, enter INEC office, soldiers don't full there. That's why they surround us, collect all the result for our hand. Change everything. This thing what they tell you. People, Labour Party win for senatorial, win for House of Rep, win for presidential. In short, people don't want to know who be House of Rep. But I say they see Labour Party there, they go vote Labour Party. For my polling unit, Labour Party get like 250 something votes. PDP get like 4, APC get like 7. Then change APC on to Labour Party, carry Labour Party on, give APC. For my front, Kuru, I no fit talk, I no fit do pim, I no fit cry. I just carry my kaya, turn back. The officer escort me to gate. I walk at the go house. Guy, for my front. Last night I no fit sleep. I say, if not like this, how P2B go take win? If for Port Harcourt, him and Port Harcourt no dey drag anything, then they rig election for Chinedu. Then talk of Northerners, how Northerners go do, how Yoruba people go do. Wike using leg go ward 9, using 2 leg carry soldiers go ward 9, change all the results to Chinedu. Yesterday, Obiapo, life. So tell you the level of corruption we dey for INEC. So all these things where they call, no kill yourself. Now only God will make them overturn them, say maybe mistakenly they say it will be win. If now this one with the INEC man they call, it will be no go feel win. They don't tamper out the result. These things where they see whether they give Chinedu, now it will be result with that. I can boldly tell you. Let me tell you because I confirmed for my front yesterday. So Nigeria is very fucked up. I need to even pull mind again.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu. And today is the first day of March 2023. Tata Bobo Jeke. Our lines are now opened. Our direct line as usual is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I have a first caller already on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, I can. Thank you. Good evening.
There, Mazi.
No, here, this is Mazi Ugochukwu Oji, calling from Dubai. Yes, it is good that they have held their election when IPOB, we are warning them, telling them about how the election is, how the Nigerian system works. Maybe they decided to try. Now they have tried, and they have seen that there's no way here. As far as Nigeria is concerned, British, they did it in a way that that is how Nigeria, how they did Nigeria, so that they will be doing ping-pong to everybody there. The more you look, the less you see. That is what they are doing to them. Imagine, just from this into, they just brought out Obi to hit up, as if they are going to do anything reasonable. As if the election is going to be credible. But lo and behold, this is the worst of their worst. Mazi, this very thing now, there was, last time I was discussing with somebody about this scarcity of their naira. Do you know why they did so? Now, here, that all that if they rig the election, you don't see the money to buy food, you don't see the money to spend, you don't see the money. That is why they made the money, the currency to be scarce. So that when you see, I mean, what is one or Tarabia say in a law, more in a beaming protest, more something like that. That is Nigeria. We don't want to be there. As far as Nigeria is concerned, Nigeria has expired since 2014. That was when it expired. Let our people wake up. We do not have hope as far as Nigeria is concerned. And then we get no hope in Nigeria. Let it us in our own distance. Let us know that as far as Nigeria is concerned, and then we give hope there. Now, can you people see it? Is the thing I thank people tell them. Ime ka anyone zero no kunu making election na una mechala ya now. Ya na muna obedient this and that is our time only Igbo chọrọ eche time awuto na anyị o ya mbunu chọ ibi me Biafra this and that. Now you people have seen it. Can you people now focus now? Let us fight and get out from Nigeria. That abominable contraction called Nigeria. Let us get out from it. There is no life there. There's no hope there. Look at how Britain last suffocated everybody, and we are helping them too. Oh, very, very bad. That mad headache on Korea. That the British that this is how we should be, and we help them to be that. It is very, very appalling. Mazi, let us now. Can anyone know now? We now let them go to court. Now release. I said, Nnamdi, Kanu, let him be released. Discharged and acquitted, and they are still holding him. A man that did nothing. Well, the Hamagi what Nigeria.
That's it. We continue shouting. We continue educating our people. That's it. Thank you very much. We continue talking. The worst part is that our people are suffering from whether dementia, short dementia or dementia, forgetfulness. This thing that is happening now is 1 week in Kahaga. You see, after they start shouting about another, they will forget that it happened. When you be telling them that, look, your PVC doesn't, hey, no, don't tell us, we are going to change the situation. We are going to, you tell them, but it happened in 2015 and 2019. Your PVC didn't work. Oh, no, leave us. Hey, yeah, you, I beg. They be a fraud. Today, I don't know how they have changed with their people. They tell you that in this the voice clip, they are 1 out of millions. That soldiers, policemen, security forces came and surround them with a gun, collected everything, their beavers, and uploaded what they are being given, their own thing. What are you going to do about it? Don't you know that it's an insult for a whole people, 200 and something million people? Don't you see that it's an insult? Politicians are using you to play ping pong, to play table tennis. Don't you know that? and you are gallivanting. Naija. Now, what we are doing is we are consistent in our quest for the restoration of Biafra. That's it. We are just telling you, because I one mother. If we push you, we show you where you fall. We are telling you all this, that we told you that your PVC does not count in Nigeria, that Nigeria was first of all fraudulently set up. So what good thing that can come out from Nazareth, from Nigeria? What good thing? Nothing good. I have a caller on signal. Caller, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, good evening, sir.
There we
Yes, good evening, great Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mazi Nkwachi Wisdom. Mazi Nkwachi Wisdom is from Ohaji, Ebema, and Ohaji Ebema is in Imo Province, Biafra land. Mazi, I want to say here clearly that DOS are wise. The DOS are wise. Anybody, anywhere that will come out to castigate DOS, that will come out to claim that they are righteous more than DOS, may our ancestors strike them to death. Because it's only that want the good things for their people that will behave the way DOS behave. Assuming that DOS do not mean for the good will of Biafrans, I don't think they will do what they did. Anybody that will castigate DOS, may thunder of ancestors fire them. Telling you the truth. But the truth, what I'm saying is that Nigeria, the three regions we have in Nigeria, the West, the North, and the East, we are not the same. And we are not reasoning the same. Now, assuming that it's a country that we have one common system that will reason the same thing. Mazi, I'm telling you by now, everybody will fall on the street. But now, the West will say that the president have come to them, so therefore they will not come to the street. The Fulanis will say that the vice president is their brother, they will not come to the street. Now, is it Biafra that will come to protest? Is it Biafra that will come to protest? But assuming that we are reasoning this, thinking like a human being, we have the same common system. I'm telling you, by yesterday and today, all the streets will be filled with people in protest. For Mazi, even another 4 to 8 days, they will not come out to protest. Even they have started watching their mind. We are going to follow the rule of law. We are going to go to court. And the court they are going, which court? Their court. That those in the hierarchy, DSS cannot obey. The court that cannot obey. Which court are they going? Which court? What will they say in that court? Nigeria don't obey the rule of law. But what the only advice I have for Biafra, if you are from Eastern region, rise up now. Don't stay from useless South or Niger Delta. Because what is affecting an Igbo man is affecting a German. It's affecting a Robo man. It's affecting Ibibio man. It's affecting all of us. The oil they are making is everywhere in Biafra land. But all of us collectively are suffering. But no, they don't want us to unite collectively. They are making our resources dry. Collectively, but they don't want us to add. They don't want us to join hands together and fight and protect ourselves. If you are from Eastern region, rise up now. Now the time. You have seen that Nigeria, Nigeria cannot, there is nothing with Nigeria. The only hope people have now to be, you see how they have disappointed you at Toby. And the worst thing is that they arrested him. But we are telling Fulani that P2B is a trap to them. It will not be like others. I'm telling you, no matter what, P2B can never end like others. If it happened to P2B, Fulani and others, they will hear from us. I'm telling you the truth. Mazi, thank you. May God bless you. I sign off from it. Thank you.
There were Mazi. There were. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi ndewo.
Udo de Kurage.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Udo Drege Mazi. Mazi aha m bụ Amarachi. Mazi, achọrọ m iji question. The intelligent now. Where is the obedient youth? And where is Nigeria youth? All of them, they are a bunch of idiots. So obedient is just go be na youth. Youth, according to you, there are dead bodies everywhere. Look at them. By now, here, another country now. By now, everywhere, and I see everywhere. Look at all the youth. I'm watching them. They're everywhere calm. Look at them. PVC. In the church, they put PVC. In the minute, they put PVC. Water, they put PVC.
They don't allow us rest.
Cold. We are warning them. I warn, but say that the IPOP, the propaganda. Look at them. Where is their own PVC? Where is the Nigerian youth? No, those idiots. Where is the obedient youth? Everybody will come. Tomorrow I got no appointment in Agatunumbu. I put 1 week. 1 week is too much. Today, I had to put everything. Today, I had to put everyone to put everything. They are very idiots. Look at them. Obedient. PVC. Look at them. By now, your countryman. By now, you to have to put it up now. Since morning. If chairman on the run now. If he said on all the criminals on the run, but all of them they just walk. I can't believe for man. Dead bodies everywhere. In Hanabasi go to court. I want to court. Give me a hand mega nothing. So Hannah couldn't joke one Mazi. DOS are wise. Thank you, Mazi. Bye.
There were that's it. And what on here come, after the tempest against the DOS. Now the final result is that DOS are wise. And when I hear the guy, when people we are talking with emotion, but today everybody have seen the wisdom in what they do. That's it. Otherwise, by now the story would have been changed. That is why those agents are fighting. They were fighting seriously in order to make sure that they disturb the idea, the wisdom of DOS. By no election in Biafra land, no election. Had it been, we succumbed. I'm telling you, by now, no person will be talking about election again. Their whole media propaganda will channel against IPOB. You winners, you losers. Who make you lose now? IPOB. No, go hold them accountable. I beg. Finish. We must continue. Caller on. Let me see. Caller on WhatsApp. Signal. Caller on Signal. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening, sir.
There, Mazi. You don't reggae.
My name is Mazi Fanye. I'm calling from my location. Mazi, may God bless you and may God bless our HOD. DOS are wise. They are the wisest men. And that is why pretend they are not happy. Because they knew that we Biafrans, we have a more wisest man than them. And that is why they are not happy with us. But we don't care. What we need is our freedom, whether they like it or not. I could remember the time we are telling our brother P2B to preserve his energy, to keep his energy fighting for one Nigeria, to keep his energy campaigning for president. He refused. It's like what Mbono told Zeke during the time of Zeke. Ebe na-aga ụzọ adịrị, ebe na-aga ụzọ adịrị, Zik refused to listen. Likewise, Obi today. Obi refused to listen. He refused to listen the advice of wisest men on earth, being the US. And today, what is happening? None of obedient people will protest. Like as my sister, our sister that is fully speaking, as he said, now maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, you will see all of those celebrities, all those men that is campaigning for Obi. You will see them tomorrow now. Then we start sending a letter for appointment to Tinubu, for Tinubu to give them appointment. Nigerians are dead body, which everybody know. They can never make any noise. I'm telling you the facts. But we thank God. Because atago kwa jeze. Aha, now he will know. But I want to use this opportunity to tell our people, let's fight for our freedom. Our freedom is the more ultimate. Let's fight for our freedom and get our nation and leave Nigeria, because Nigeria is not for us. But if our people refuse to listen to this call and listen to US for we to do the needful and get out from the Nigeria, that is what we are going to face. Because when you refuse to do what you're supposed to do, you become a victim of what you don't like. And the people become a victim of what he don't like. But he can never speak. He can never do anything. Rather, he will just move out of the country. But we, the poor people, in this zoo contraction called Nigeria, we must fight for our freedom, and the Biafra must be restored, whether they like it or not. But Biafra must be restored. Mazi, may God bless you. May God bless our HOD. May God bless our leader. Thank you, Mazi. Good night from here. Good night.
Caller on signal. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening to you, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening. Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters. Continue to remain our strength. My name is Hugo. I'm calling from the blessed land of Biafra. Mazi, yes, we must continue to call a spade a spade. You see, I am talking particularly when it comes to the member of this family that decided to turn themselves as a betrayers. Let's think carefully. If you are hearing my voice and you are a member of this family, you are among the people that tested and see. You were a betrayer. And some of you supported those that said in the social media that Obi our leader. You are a very hopeless human being for saying that. You know that Nigeria, anything about you concerning Nigeria is destruction. And you really want to go and test. Who am I talking to, Mazi? I am talking to the IPOB. Should IPOB go for turn not to be them? You all are betrayers. Some of them are hearing my voice. Who will betray us? I'm not talking of Nigerian youth. Nigerian youth to that your PVC is useless. Even our brother, Mr. Rock, yes, who happened to answer Nigaro before, he made a song for that. He said, after election, selection. And some of you know this, that this is the reality, but you continue to try to test. If you be a all the zoo presenters, all the zoo journalists who knows the truth, but they continue to hide. See, I will say this because I normally tell them this on the Zoo radio. You see this truth that all of us are running away. We must stand to say this truth. It's all any day. This evil will come to your door and knock your door. Let me repeat myself. If you all continue to run for this truth that we are supposed to hold hand together and say it so that people should have also, you are hiding because it has never come to your door. I am promising all of you that you will see this evil on your door one day and you get me pose. Because the knock from that evil will force you to open that door and you must embrace that evil. Example, when the evil people in the zoo are killing innocent people, disobeying court order, you will not talk. The so-called lawyers in the zoo will not talk. But when that evil visited them, affected them somehow, you see them, they will be talking of courts. Like when they say Erufai challenge their zoo impostors. They say for what reason? CBN say do this one. They say they should tell so person to obey court order because somehow it's affecting them. And that is how all of you, we want all of you will tell you that you are not going to get any results. I give example so many times. I told them that imagine how the last person become the governor in Imo State, Supreme Court window governor. And they say, no, that kind of thing will not happen, that Nigerian youth is in charge. Now, Nigerian youth come out and protest. I also prophesy to you. Let me put it that way. If you go protest, I say you can never do it. That is the reason why, before they give you this evil result, they use a helicopter, fly up to a day, warning you, telling you not to come out. And you know that this is truth, reality. The only people that useless people fly, the satanic agent killers, the children of darkness, fear is IPOB family. And that's the reason why they are holding. We continue to tell them to release our leader. They must obey the court. This man defeated them because he's an innocent man. And we can never mercy them. If we can, Mazi, we will continue to say this. There are so many of our brothers and sisters that these people are holding. These people that think that they have the talent of killing innocent people, intimidating everybody, and so many people are keeping quiet. We are telling them this generation of IPOB can never expect anybody that engage in the killings of our people. We will continue to say this, and some of them are saying, we are not making mouths. We are not making mouths. As we told our brothers and sisters, our fathers, some of them that is doubting us that you are not going to get any results from the zoo called Nigeria. The soil is very, very corrupt. And you say it's a lie. Now you have seen it. Some of you cry in your heart. You can't do anything. And you are looking. Some of you say it is time to get Biafra. I will continue to say this. By the time all of us come together and know this truth and face this truth and say this truth, then the truth will set us free. Mazi, thank you so much.
Mazi, Aganeku. That is who we are. We must continue talking. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi Akas.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, I can hear you loud and clear. Good evening from here, Mazi.
There were.
May God bless you. Continue to do the needful. Elohim is with you. I ask people to continue to heal our leader, give him more strength. In no due time, by the special grace of God, he will be released unconditionally. Mazi, please, I am hugely interrupted. I'm going to call back. Thank you, Mazi.
There were Mazi. Hi, what are you? There were caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
There were Mazi Jonathan Chinedu.
Udo Drege.
Udo Kwala Gwa Chineke. Nagazie. Akabuka Mazi Mili Maludo. Esim na United Arab Emirates were now. Greeting my fellow good people of Biafra all over the world. Greeting our able leader, our Messiah, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Greeting HOD. Greeting DOS. Greeting our ESM. I greet you all. You people are white people. I greet you all. After we restore Biafra, history will talk about you all. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, it have done and dusted. Ozogo Bacha,
manya niile ndị ojident ndị believe na one Nigeria ndị believe na useless PVC, those that believe in useless PVC, those drunk that they drunk. Now the thing have clear from their eyes now. They have understand it. What our leader Mazi Nnamdi have been telling them for a long time. But I don't know the mentality that some black people have that they cannot reason. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi have been telling them that your PVC is useless in Nigeria. They're just using it to deceive you people that your PVC is nothing. Your vote doesn't count in Nigeria. What they do in Nigeria is selection, not election. Since 2019, they have kept Chinedu that he is going to be the president of Nigeria in 2023. They just use this drama, this movie, this comedy they call election, this election to deceive you people, go and get your PVC. And they are annoying. Go to this criminal religious leader. These people is the number one problem in Africa. These people that call themselves Christianity religious leader, these people that are enjoying and benefiting in the suffering of our people. These criminal religious leaders, they love Nigeria to be like this so that they will be using our people to make money. These people tell our people, go and get your PVC, that your PVC is your power. Even they deny them this rubbish, they call Holy Communion. Tell them, when you are coming to take that rubbish, they call Holy Communion, you must present your PVC. Today, where did this PVC lead our people to now? This PVC have disappointed our people today. Even the upcoming saboteurs, they call celebrity in our land, upcoming saboteurs. I call them upcoming saboteurs. These criminals, they call celebrity in our land. They tell our people to go and take their PVC, that their PVC is their power. Where is it? I'm sorry, my leader, Mazi Jonathan. Let me call one of them. Where is Peter Okoye? When is Paul Okoye to come and lead this youth now in the protest? Where are they? Where all of them? Where are they now to come and lead our people? To come and lead our people in the revolution? To go and claim their mandate? Or don't you know that it's the people that win Nigeria president? Don't you know? Even they didn't give him second position, talk less of first position that he paid. Every time these people will continue to, these all comments that will do us, that all themselves celebrity, we continue to deceive our people. But the question that I'm asking our people now, have you people eyes clear now? Have you people eyes clear, especially we Biafrans, to know that Nigeria is not for us? Nigeria is not for us. An Igbo man will never that kingdom come rule Nigeria. Our leaders said it. Igbo man will never rule Nigeria. And the people are capturing that you are in Nigeria. Remember that name Nigeria is a harlot. All these criminal thought leaders are capturing the Nigeria must stand. You will do that. Remember it's a harlot that you people hate so much. A harlot that gives that name called Nigeria to you people that you have stand. A harlot. It's time that you people must join this struggle now. The struggle of Biafra must be like a Kosovo oath that even every student support. Everyone must support this struggle. Mazi and Chinedu. Everyone must put he or her money in this struggle because all he had was need on the body go on to the and food in the Manandi and I told today again for every day by day. Ni and I told today again Bishop of Canterbury. Ni and I told today again criminal Yoruba pastors. their freedom. What is wrong with our people? You people cannot support their freedom, but you are paying money to Rome, paying money to England, paying money to criminal Yoruba, but to support their no. This time around, every student must put her money in this song. This is what we have many the importance of freedom. Or if I'm in the importance of freedom, they think that freedom nobody freedom. That is why I now got when on ground na Biafra land, I now got protest and I say maybe Biafra, maybe the IPOB. Like now I'm going to the IPOB. Maybe Biafra, maybe the IPOB. Now our people work off this time around market. More than the buy, so all the market to atomic bomb ever can you do the head? Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, too much.
What we are doing is alerting our people that we told you. You have seen it. It's not that we are supporting one political party or the other. No. We told you, and now you are seeing it. So what can you do? Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. There we go.
God bless you. And here is Tony calling from New York. Mazi Jonathan, I really appreciate your work, and I thank DOS for all they have done, and we will keep on marching, because it doesn't matter what enemy will be plotting in our midst, we will keep on marching. And I want to thank Chukwu Okike. Through this election, I get $1,000 from idiot here that claiming that they stand for one Nigeria. I told him that if Obi win this election, let us bet. Then he said, okay, let's bet, because Obi is going to win. They are going to give it to win everywhere in the zoo. Is Obi. I say, my man, we have been in America for 40 years. Even if you don't go back home, only you are sending $100 to somebody, and they say you have sent money to them, and they say that your people are living in a good condition. I said they will not give Obi this win. Obi is going to win, but they will not give it to Obi. This man argued with me. Because he's a medical doctor now, he makes money. He said $1,000 is nothing to him. I said, okay, let's bet. We bet. Imagine I told you this morning I collect my $1,000 and I'm going to sow it into IPOB family. Let that idiot go to hell. His money have already entered into IPOB. Let those stupid people come out in America for us to secure our land and secure our property and secure our people's lives. Let them not stop here. Let them stop not be here. They be behaving like people that don't have common sense. Speaking grammar does not solve the problem. Use common. That's a common uche. Use common uche. Uche chukuju weke gas human being. Pikono. Get our people na push. If there is nothing they will do that will make these people to allow Obi to enter there. Even a blind man saw it. Mazi Jonathan, I raise my case. Thank you.
There were Mazi. There were. We must continue. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Mazi Madabuchi. Can you hear me?
Thank you. Yes, I'm hearing my brother.
There we go. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes, my brother. My name is Ifan Chukwu Madabuchi, and I'm calling you from the Netherlands. I want to say this thing before I continue. I thank Chukwu Okike Biama, who gave the DOS and HOD, Mazi Chinedu and the whole DOS, the wisdom and the power of discernment to let our people do what they want about this election. Because even Atlas man cannot carry the load of acrimony and hatred that would have been put on our people by the zoo government with their covert war and psychological operations, and our people who have been convinced that our boycott or prevented our brother from winning their political position. So it is an act of God of some sort that DOS could make this decision. We are not gloating, but we are saying, there we are now. So, my brother, let me do this announcement before I continue. The IPOB in the Netherlands invite you to our Eastern Security Network fundraising that will come up on 19th of this month, March. On 19th of March, the time will be 3 p.m. Eastern, Central European time. It will start at by 3 p.m. The venue is Charity House by Madref 1239. That's the address. Charity House by Madref 1239. The postcode is 1103 Tango X-ray Ganzenhoef, Amsterdam. That's the postcode 1103TX Ganzenhoef, Amsterdam. Please call these numbers for direction and instructions. Plus 31 687 902 075. Alternatively, call plus 31 644 849 174. Yes, that is for Eastern Security Network fundraising. Please come and support our people. We must continue, and we may continue to do this announcement. And so, my brother, what I'm saying is that Nigeria is the only country where professors, I saw shame, I saw screaming shame, both to professors, men and women, are rigging an election for this octogenarian. And that is, by the way, what we are saying is that we must continue. We have no horse in the race, and it has gone the way it has gone, but our people must be focused to see that we are pushing our way home to Biafra. I don't have much to say because my faith in Biafra and my justification for choosing to restore my country have been now re-energized, because this is the country that Europe and the Britain and America is trying to force us to stay in. And my brother, this last time before I go, you see that thing by Sahara Report. I think it is the way of Sahara Report to support Chinedu's pronouncement, because I saw I'm not protecting or defending the foreign election monitors, but I saw a press conference where they said the election was not transparent, it was not fair, it was full of intimidation. Now, Sahara Reporter is telling us that they said it is. Let Sahara Reporters give us a video or a link where they said it, because Sahara Reporters is linked to Shore, and Shore is said to be a Tinubu's protege. So this is their work to support Tinubu. That's the point here. And the Nigerian members of parliament will now start to running over to of course, we don't care anywhere. My brother, God bless Biafra.
There were Mazi. There were. That's it. We have said it all. We don't care. What they do, that is how they do it. After all, when Hope Uzodinma was imposed from 4th to number 1. You see many people, they started jumping fence, embracing him. People without shame and honor. Caller on direct line, please welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line.
Jonathan.
There we welcome to the program. Go on.
My name is Osro David. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Mazi, please. It seems you are using earpiece. You remove it, please. You avoid. Okay, then remove it from speaker. Remove it from speaker. Yeah. I think it's better. Go on.
So, Mazi, Jonathan, I don't even know what to actually say. Do I say that I'm upset or do I say that I'm happy? I don't know, maybe both. I'm upset a little bit because for the simple fact that this is like almost exactly what happened. That was during the Trump election. We expected that Trump was going to win. At the end of the day, we're a Republican, so I felt very, very upset that day. So this is the way I'm feeling. Even though I wouldn't do all these things, we knew that this is what is going to happen. But the what is really upsetting me so much is that this election doesn't happen at the day. That's and they stole this thing from Nanya high level Nanya, and they stole this thing from us. What that implies is what you're gonna do. Can you give me? I know they can't do nothing. If Nigerians, as a matter of fact, we came Okata, may impose a dead man, but an imposter for all these years. They didn't do nothing. They never revolted. What makes you think they're going to revolt this time? It's impossible. Okay, look at all these pastors, all these bishops, and the rest of them. PVC is your power. PVC is this thing. Now, where are they? At least before now, the whole nation shall be on fire in the face of revolution. And then he heard. It hurts, it pains so much that, we will never, ever get it right until Biafra comes. And see, another one that kind of hurts me so much is that Onion Black can on this DSS. I just pray that you make a more can work out because Tinubu is not even going to rule this country. Only they rule this country, this useless Obudako Nigeria will Shetima. Once it comes in, let us say lower, the terrorists take over the nation. That's what's going to happen. These people are not seeing it. Now that the real hardship is going to hit on all of us. Despite the fact that in America here, but it still pains because my family is over there too. Because I go home every 3 months or whatever. Every year I go like twice a year. It hurts. Oh yeah, we take so much. Preach for people to understand that listen, man, this country is not meant for us. People don't like us, they hate us, but still they never listen. Now look at the whole lot of celebrities. If you go around their timeline, they're like, now I believe what Mazi Nnamdi is saying is the truth. I think it's time for us to join Biafra. Now they want to join Biafra, so they don't believe Nnamdi all this while. This one has been in DSS. Language should not have come out to say, no one, let us protect. This one was the good. He was the best and good for all of us, but none of them listen. Shetima is going to be that president, not that idiot in that place. Eventually, he's going to have happy new year, then the terrorist this thing is going to be the president of Nigeria. It hurts. It hurts so much. Because I don't want to even, I just don't even want to keep talking about it because only with them so much. But it is what it is. We just have to keep on moving on and just pray that, what we're looking for, we'll go and get it. That's it, the speaker.
There. I understand the source of your annoyance, anger is our people are heady, they don't hear. This one says we are talking. Our people will not hear. Within small time, they continue again. No, we can fix Nigeria. Don't worry. Bring PVC. Within small time, they forget. What am I telling you? The other big masquerades, they never enter into the scenery. That is the Geos. the sedatives, they never enter. When don't worry, Sunday now is coming. You will see. Just watch them. Watch their statements. People that come, that they are mortuary attendants that make sure that the whole dead bodies remain stone cold, remain dead, remain remain like that. That's it. But we are watching. We are consistently consistent in asking that Biafra must be restored. Instead of election, referendum. Is it not what we have been saying? People say they can use their PVC in order to change Nigeria. You don't change Nigeria, Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Mazi Joe, welcome to the program. No.
Good evening, Mazi Jonathan.
Thank you for waiting for 15 minutes. There we go.
Mazi, this is IPOB. The IPOB has taught many of us how to be patient in life. So, Mazi, the magic has been done. In Nigeria, no. They are all zombies, man. Zombies. On Sunday, all of them will go to church. They will still donate their money to the Church of England and send the money to them. That when Alan will go to church, go and do thanksgiving to our God. That our God has supported her. In Nigeria, Gaga Church to pray to Catholic God. We will move on. That's what they will say. Mazi, Ndibo. It's so sad. It's so sad. What is the matter with our people? Can't they see the handwriting on the wall? Mazi, I was, since Saturday, I've been listening to some certain songs. And those songs, I was just listening and, picturing Nigeria before, now, and how it is going to look tomorrow. Some Nigerians have voted, they have voted many Nigerians into the Labour camp of APC. All of them will work, they will chop agbado, they will chop corn belleful. What we were telling them, it has happened. That one that is going to Aso Rock, that share is going to be too hot for him. It's not going. We know what's going to happen to him. Then the original Boko Haram commander will take over, and that time Nigerians will understand that Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu foresaw all these things and he told us. It is going to happen. There is no way. It will happen. It will happen. All of them will chop that breakfast together. Mazi, continue your good work.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. There we Orole Wusha. Orole Wusha. Anyway, my name is Emi Chris. I'm calling from Italy. Mazi. That is what I said maybe a few months ago. Devil's alternative. They win, we have advantage. They don't allow them, we still have advantage. But the problem I'm facing as I am today, the major problem I have is that the black people, I don't know how to bring their reasoning up to at least to the barest minimum to understand. Everybody witnessed in 2019 here, all Nigerians rise up to vote out Buhari with the PVC. It didn't work. In Rome here where we're living, I met one of our Igbo sister here. She was Obi movement here. They were trying to contribute money to invite people to be here, to host me in a hall here. Now ask them some question, say, what is SNOB in Europe here to somehow come and do. Are you going home to vote? He said no, just to bring. I said, but it doesn't mean you don't bring OB here to hire a hall here to help him to campaign here. You people are not voting here. Even if you are voting, maybe 10 or 20 of you are going home to vote. But anyhow, even if you vote him, Obi will not be there. They said, no. I said, you don't understand, because if you know about the 1964 election, it was like this. Exactly the same picture. He said, no. Let us try. A lot of them. And today, they have tried and failed, which we know. That is my anger, is that the ability of our people to reason, to understand that this thing has tried and failed. Tomorrow, one politician will come out on social media now and tell them that this time around it cannot be the same, and they still jump up again. That's my problem. I have them. Nobody will say this thing has happened and we are no more going. If what I've been telling them, if those I met and say the only solution I have, if you don't want, on that day everybody sleep inside his house. All these people in power will just first of all step down within 3 months. Then have interim government. And that interim government can lead to anything you want to do. But they said, no, PVC. No, that's not my reason of calling. My reason of calling today, I want to say this, I don't know who it will offend, or some people may not like the way I say it, or because I said it on air. But I don't have other places, but I think it's better we begin to galvanize it here. All those pictures, all the videos, our people should compile it. We have to take it in a various places. We are going to our protest, even to submit it to the embassies of the world. We are having a reason now, every reason now to say we are not voting, we are going to boycott. Nobody will judge us, because already everybody have seen it. We are not taking part of this criminality anymore. In Imo State, in our mama, in America, within Oru East, election was not conducted, but result was fished out. A lot of places in Imo State. What happened in the River State? All these videos is what we are going to compile and put it down. Even we can put some of them in a poster. What is happening in Nigeria? Election is not the problem. What we need is to let us divide our country. We are not taking part of this criminality anymore. Every right now to boycott election, to say we are not voting, nobody will blame us, because though they're expecting IPOB to be the people that disrupt election, now it has been sound and clear to every idiot that have no sense to understand that those plotting for those in no election are the politicians, because they are the one that disrupted the election. 2 days before this election, do you know that I saw a news on the ABC News TV channel? A man that was killed in Enugu, they already accused IPOB, the separatists, as they call us, are being responsible for that person killed. And the Labour Party, I think gubernatorial candidate or chairman or whatever, I think senatorial candidate, they killed him in Enugu. And immediately they accused IPOB. Now, they were thinking that the IPOB will have a problem. Whereas the politicians are the one disrupting the election. They are the one hiring talks and criminality. Even the police itself. My reason of not taking this country anymore, I don't want to take a European passport to be nationalized here. But for this reason, I'm going to work on it, to take it, so that I will not have this green, white, and green me. I could have another option to do it, but if you do that, you remain until you, maybe, I don't know how long it takes. But this European passport, I will get it, so that I will remove anything this with green passport from my paper. It can never be in my position again. You know why? Because these people are the criminals, and they are the ones who are accusing people. Look at what happened in Lagos and other places. Hobos of them, Wike himself. They sold their people. And now my question is that these people disturbing us for a very long time, telling us that this is not the way. You have to follow the political process, the political way. Today, what are they going to tell us tomorrow? They have seen that it's over. Now, whatever action IPB take now, nobody should. I rest my case here. Thank you and God bless you. Continue to tell our people, maybe they will understand.
Aganeku, that is it. When we tell people that Nigeria is unsalvageable, once they become, intoxicated with emotion, you see them yabbing, gallivanting everywhere, disturbing people. You want to fix Nigeria. Whereas the creator of Nigeria purposely put it like that, to have everlasting friction, everlasting problems that you cannot solve. Mazi, caller on, let me see. Sorry, I think I have caller on direct line. Do I? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot and kept him. Caller, Mazi Ugochukwu. Mazi Ugo, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, I can hear you.
There, well, thank you for being patient.
Yes, Mazi, there's no problem. I thank you, my big brother, Mazi Jonathan. I salute you for the good job that you are doing for Biafrans. I say, Mokike, guide and protect Onyendu. I say, Mendebo, guide and protect him anywhere he is. The HODS, DOS, all the principal officers, Biafrans, coordinators, I salute you from the bottom of my heart. The genuine ones, not the fake ones. I salute you. We must continue until we reach our destination. After all, the Fulanis has been planning the agenda for God knows when, since they are Usman Danfodio or whatever. This agenda has been in their memory. They have been planning it for a long time, not today. So the same way we will keep planning the way we are going to, this zoo, either zoo leave us alone or one day it will go on flame. It will happen. No. Everybody should put this one in his mind that it will happen. We must be free. It doesn't matter what they think about us. It doesn't matter what they said about us. We must be free. We must be free from this quagmire created by the Britain. We must be free. After all, Britain left the European Union. What was their reason? That their judges cannot even have power to rule, to make some judges. Their judges can make a law again. Blah blah blah. The NHS are occupied by foreign. Keep talking a lot of manner of things, and they get out from EU without any European bringing tank on their backyard to shoot them. Get out from EU. How can we stay? Why can't we? We will force them. We will do. And Mazi, some of our people we that have this opportunity to come to Europe, to monitor these people, we cool down and see how they reason. If you are living in Europe and where you live, you don't know how they live, they are, you don't get anything from them. There is nothing different between you and Sue. Because I learn a lot from where I live. I learn a lot of things. Forget about this saboteurs. Some of these people that say they are doctors, they are lawyers, that all these infiltrators, these are hungry set of lions. When coronavirus came out and they locked them in, they used the opportunity to come. Oh, they are professors, they are doctors, they are this. We never know that these are hyenas, agro. They lock them up with the coronavirus, whatever the education, they see IPOB as let's go and use IPOB. They stay in their house. When you have time to work, you go every morning, you go out, even you come back. By the time you come back, you're tired, bath and sleep. By that time Corona came, everybody was at home. It's easy for you to go on social media and check what is happening. They are there with their 2x2 phantom stomach. They say, oh, let's join IPOB. They came to disturb what we are doing. Came to disturb this peaceful Nobel, agitation that Chukwu Kikabiyama give us to rescue our people. These hungry idiots. Some of them claim they are lawyers, they are barristers, they are this thing. We never know that they are hungry people. Praising on social media for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to catch their attention. And the attention was Mazi managed to catch the attention. We all witness what is happening today.
They came to make caricature of us. Some of them start claiming that they are leader. They are now leader. But I don't. Do I blame them? I don't blame them. If these things did not happen, maybe we never know that these are the idiots. When you speak, you go outside and speak to your fellow people. Look at what we are passing through. Maybe some zoo people will be telling you, you remember when there is a call, these IPOB members, the way they reason, some of them talk like, I never know that these are the infiltrators inside us. They are so coward, they can't even engage. When white man ask you, what is Mazi? Like one day, one of them asked me where I was coming from, where I came from. I asked him that I'm a Biafra. He said, oh, is that place they have a farm? I said, no, not farm. I said, it's not a farm. This is what they told you. BBC told you. It's a genocide. And I explained to him, and now understanding. This is what they told them. Farm. Some of them here, this is what when you talk, they tell you, this is where they have that farm from. You educate them very, very well. And that is what I do. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, and the reason why I call, because when you call this hallowed platform, some things come, you keep going. There is something my brother said here, one of our brothers that said here that caught my attention. That is the reason why I call. Is this. And we must implicate this one about our people back home. We must. You know why? Let's start to tell our people. You are crying that in here, Shirika, hungry. Everybody, when you call hungry, they will call you 5 o'clock in the morning hungry. Everybody. But wait, we send money to you. You now go to church every morning and go and donate it to Roman Catholic. You go and donate it to Archbishop of Canterbury. They take the money back to Europe. Mazi, let me ask this: is it not the time we stop our people from donating money in the church? If you want to go, because I have a question, what problem? If you want to go, don't donate money. Who are these Roman Catholic? Only Igbo. By the time we start letting them know, let's stop them that fund that they are sending in Canterbury and Rome. By the time they notice that something is happening, the money is not coming anymore the way it used to come, these people will begin to investigate what is happening. Mazi, I don't know if you hear what I'm saying.
I am hearing. Yes, I do.
Yes, let's begin to put this thing into. That's where these people reason. The more you think that they don't know, believe me, they know. Let's begin to starve our fathers and our mothers. Let's begin to lecture them. Don't send any money to them to go and donate to this man for white in our room. Now, for white in our room. I know how again. Our people now, they don't say nothing. I took a come on, these people. These people.
Of course, they are Jai. Honestly speaking, they are Jai.
I swear to God, everyone call this thing. I say, do you know that our people contribute money in Africa and send it to Canterbury? A white man asks you, what? You say, yes. We contribute money. Yes. Are you serious? Yeah, yes. Because what I do is to engage them, to hear from them, to see what they think, to hear from them. This is how you know what they have in mind. And that is what I always do. The man was shouting. Some of them don't even know until you tell them.
They go
to, do you know that our mothers sometimes they starve? But they will go to church to donate that money. Every Sunday, Brooklyn, Gawana Canterbury, Brooklyn, Gawana Rome, maybe this man. You know, and our people now. Come on, man. It's time we start putting this into our. Stop it. So that they can one day we start investigating what is the problem.
There were. That is why we, any person that say no, don't touch a religion in our this struggle. That person, he's either ignorant or mischievous. I've been saying it. Because, do you know, our people in Biafra land mostly survive by funds, money being sent from the diaspora. Do you know that? It's official statistics. You know how many billions of dollars that are being sent to our land, to Nigeria, from the diaspora every year. Billions of dollars. Who mostly, is it not mostly Biafrans to our people? When you send them, how, first of all, because of the way they have been brainwashed, some in the this Protestant, they will first of all remove 10%. From the money you suffer to send, they will remove 10% to go and give, because if they didn't give, you will not send again, the road will close. They will go and send. Will they tell you? Others in Roman Catholic or this Anglican, they will do the same thing. Go contribute. That is why when we disengage our people from, it is our duty to disengage our people's brain from these connections, illegal connections that have been imputed, artificially through religion. And that's for Hannah and but we must continue. We achieve it through education. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on for 18 minutes. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Professor Jonathan.
Oh, Mazi, my fellow scavenger, welcome to the program.
Yeah, we will wait as long as how long it is, because we enjoy your program, and your program is the one that educates us. It's me, your brother, who's the scavenger. I'm calling from Africa Sud, South Africa. I greet my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience, who set up this Radio Biafra, a citadel of knowledge, prosperity, and spirituality, all in one box to educate us. That is why we are talking today. And that is why Professor Jonathan is educating us. Where else will you hear this? Where else, if not in Radio Biafra? Professor Jonathan, thank you for taking my call. It's me. I've already said right from the beginning that I'm the #1 supporter of DOS, right from the beginning, and I can't change my mind. DOS, IPOB members all over the world, unu soro m keneze Chitoke Abiama n'ihe ọma o mere m. Biafrans all over the world, unu soro m keneze Chitoke Abiama. Radio Biafra listeners, follow me, greet Eze Chitoke Abiama for what he have done for me, and IPOB members in general. Because if God open our spiritual eyes, you can see what God used DOS to do for us with the IPOB members, and including even the Biafrans, because obedience of onion they brought within us. He became onions to hold his people, and the obedient groups, they could have wiped us out because they know us. They have been targeting us as if to say that DOS made an announcement that this election we cannot hold, we will boycott it, or we will stop anybody from Biafra land. These people could have wiped us because they know us. They could have caused more harm. But as a Chitoke Abiama, we greet you for using DOS to avoid that calamity. Professor Jonathan, you said so many things. Our people are talking about the Nigeria people, if they can rise up, if they can do this. They cannot rise up. These people cannot rise up. And you, Jonathan, you said that sometimes you use chicken to measure Nigerians, Nigeria mentality. No, chicken are better than them. Because I've seen a chicken, 1,000 chicken or 500, where you put them together. If you didn't give them food for afternoon food, and you as a human being jump inside there, they will kill you. Because when you come inside their midst and they don't see food, yeah, but they even started to eat themselves. If you don't give them food, they come and poach the weak one, their stomach, they will be eating it. So which shows you that they are looking for food. They know when you bring food. But the Nigeria one, they don't know. Since 1960, since 1960 they never know about the tactics of the Fulanis. Can you hear one of he was saying, no, I don't know why even I come here. You don't know why you come here. You don't know why you go for election. Is it not money? You know you cannot change anything there. Is it not money? And instead of you to waiting for the end, when they couldn't give you Coca-Cola to drink, you jump out and say, no, you are tired. Can you see their mentality? Can you see them? But they will come here and tell us, you don't know why you are here. Didn't they pay you? They paid you. Did you do a free job? Mazi Jonathan, let me tell you, we must, even you must look about it, and you are one that you must look about this and check what is this mentality that is worrying the whole Nigeria. Even some Biafrans, it have affected them. The reason why me and you are talking is because our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have removed us from that to the spirit. You know, vulture. Vulture is a very dangerous bird. And you know that this vulture came from Vutajenon to survey Nigeria, the northern part of Nigeria, before they come in. And let me tell you, before vulture smell dead body or dead thing 1,000 kilometers away. They smell it because you can't see them flying anyhow. Before anything dead body, they are the first to arrive there. And when I studied vulture, when vulture arrived there, do you know what first thing vulture do? Vulture make sure that he come to the eyes and plug the eyes off the dead body or dead animal or anything. The first thing he watch, he fly, come down, walk slowly. The next thing he go and plug the two eyes out. After plugging the two eyes out, the next thing he will go is in the intestine where it's swelling up already. He punch it to make sure that it's not breathing. Then the intestine will make poo. It started from the intestine, because he know that there is no way. And that is how I view Nigerians. The Nigerians, we must look into it, because this vulture that came to Biafra, that came to Fulani land or came to Hausa land, you can see that it have infected even the Biafrans and the whole Nigerians, that they cannot make moves. Could you believe that today that the police commissioner CP in Kaduna State said that nobody should rejoice for election, for presidential election, no party. He said so. But when they are coming for campaign, he talked to the street, to the masses, to those vultures that they have used vultures to page. He come to talk to them, they come in the street and rejoice, dance. But now they must not come to celebrate. And when he was making the campaign, he give them rice. He give them half cup of rice. He give them everything. But now they cannot even come to rejoice, because he know that if they come out, they are not coming out to rejoice. They are coming out because they are angry. All of them are angry. That is what you are seeing in Nigeria. This Nigeria you're talking is not a normal place. And that is why we are fighting with the IPOB members. IPOB, this job is for you. If you are waiting for Nigeria, just watch it. 2-3 weeks, you will see all of them died down. The reason why when they are saying Obi all the way is the time they are giving them the opium medicine, which is election. That is an opium that they give to the whole Africa. And now Umprimri is involved. All those boys you see wearing bare bottom with the tattoo, now it have cleared their eyes. They are not going to even see money to smoke that ganja. They won't supply them anymore now. They will be weak. They won't even have energy to even smoke. Talk less of coming out. No food, no money for pocket, everything. That is finished. If you are looking for those people to come and make a protest, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. IPOB members, you are the one that God have chosen to do this job. And I pray to you that God will give you energy, give you strength, give you wisdom, as He gave our leader Mazi Nnamdi a prisoner of conscience. Thank you for taking my call. Biafrans, I love you. IPOB members are by blood. Bye.
Mazi. Caller on signal, you are the last caller. Mazi, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, I can hear you loud and clear. Good evening from here. Mazi, thank you for picking my call. May God will continue to bless you. Fellow Biafran lovers of freedom, my name is Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. By the special grace of Gabiama, I am the IPOB Australian National. Mazi, all that you've educated us this evening, we keep on listening, and the more we listen to Radio Biafra, the more enlightened we become. The more stronger and stronger we become in this quest of Biafra we are fighting of. Mazi, can you see how the zoo rigged election in the presence of even international observers? And at the end of the day, most of them that came to make sure that this year's stupid election is well organized, so that they can go back and say nobody was killed. And as all of them is going, their pocket is full. There's none of them that came to use for this election that is going back without something being inside his pocket. Brand envelope. Believe me, they have bought all of them up. But what DOS this time around is what they call, the more you look, the less you will try to let these animals for themselves do population. For them to see that there is not, election cannot never ever bring anything. It can never ever do anything to them. Earlier, the better they understood this thing, the more better for them. The same thing they did to them in 2015, 2019, in their first election, which Atiku and Obiku are supposed to win. And again, 2023, all of them come back again, they want to vote, they want to do this, want to leave IPOB into this. Through their infrastructure. And the DOS make one of the wisest decisions. The decision of Solomon. When they brought a child, two women were fighting over a child. And they brought this child to Solomon and said, what, please, one of the women said, please, divide this child so that everybody will take his part. And one said, Master, please don't divide it. Allow this woman to take the child. When the child grows, you will know who is the mother. And Solomon made the wisest decision and knew that the woman who said they should allow the child to grow is the owner of that child, and he hand that child over to that woman. This is what exactly DOS did to prevent death in our land, to make our people to see that these people that are shouting every day and shouting they are going to do this from 23rd to 24th to 26th. Today, the eyes of our people have opened. They have not known who loves them and who really will get them. So the earlier the better our people know that GOS under the leadership of Mazi headed by Mazi Chinedu, they want our people to be safe. Mazi Nnamdi said it, we are fighting to save our people, not to kill them. Now you have your two hands. You have to know who truly love you and who want to kill you. We are thinking that when you back out the election, everything will be fine for you. Today you have to reason. You have to think with your brain. Which one now is better? Is it the decision of the GIS or the decision of the infiltrators? Because these people came to destroy at the end of the day, so that everybody was shouting, the IPOB have killed them all, IPOB have killed them all, look at the obituary they give to them all, if not because of this, they could have been election. But these people never know it is a taboo.
It's a taboo for a Fulani to see an Igbo man stepping into Aso Rock. They can't withstand it. They cannot take it. A man of 60 years, over 60 years is no more a child. This is a country they hand over to them over 60 years now. They are controlling that country. How in this world do you think it's possible for Fulani to allow an Igbo man to go into Aso Rock? They will decide to even leave Nigeria to see an Igbo man to be their president. It cannot happen. As long as Nigeria is keep on existing, they cannot allow it. Earlier, the better our people know that the only way, the only true way that all of us can be able to see a road to make our life better is to ask the Nigerian government to give us a date for referendum. And most especially, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, must be released. They have to release this man. He has not done no wrong. The heaven and earth will bear witness to see what this man was asking is exactly what happened on 25th of February. They rigged the election koro in their eye. At the end of the day, they hand it over to Muslim ticket. Now, I want something that will happen to our people so that they will see. Because in the Bayada until I really have scope, they will now know that mad people everywhere. If they want to hear, let them hear. If they don't want to hear, here in Radio Biafra will be analyzing what killing them. Look at common election, they have won their business again. Kill them. I saw one, they were seeking his body. They take match state and design this guy. I couldn't watch the video. Nigeria, why? Mazi, we are tired. We are tired of Nigeria. We are suffocated in Nigeria. They have put their nails in our neck, we cannot breathe. They should leave us alone. IPOB is saying we cannot continue like this in Nigeria. Earlier the better they know this thing, all of us will go down for it, including me that are speaking. Most of us are ready to sacrifice our life to make sure that Biafra will be liberated in this so-called Nigeria. This life we are living means nothing without Biafra. Just as you used to say, Mazi Jonathan, we have no back to go until Biafra is restored. May God bless you, Mazi Jonathan. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
This is where I'm going to switch off the phones, please. Do not call. There are many people calling, but I can no longer pick any more call. I'm sorry, I cannot pick all the calls at the same time. One person has to speak at the same at a time. That's it. You know, Aganeku, as I said, Aganeku, we continue saying, talking, in order to revive our people's brains, in order to make our people see reason. What do you see in Nigeria? Do you think that Nigeria is not for us? You know, they just put us there together in order to bring us down. That is what Britain did. Because they know who we are. Do you understand me? That's why even they name it a dark place. A place of darkness. So that light will not shine, but Biafra must rise. The sun must rise. It doesn't matter how the night is long. The sun must rise up. It must shine. All this we are saying is just to tell our people that that place you are going, no road. We have tried it several times. Many times. You cannot continue to do the same thing and be expecting a different result. It's impossible. I could remember how they have been shouting, disturbing everywhere, both social media, physically, everywhere. Oh, PVC, oh, PVC, oh, we will change with PVC. We looked at them and said, look, these people, your PVC doesn't count. Don't you study your president? Don't you study history? Don't you understand what happened 4 years ago, 8 years ago? Continue counting. Even in a governorship election, that your PVC never counted. Our people. It never counted. So why do you think that this time we can? No, we are going to defend it. We are going to be there. And now only one soldier will come and scatter thousands of people in a polling booth. That's it. You know, and that's it. If they didn't succeed, now when they are returning their, is it not human beings that are handling all these things? Do you see how they, you know, cause power outages? They off the light, shut down, internet. What do you do? Who did it? They did it in order to manually input everything they have to put. And you are there counting, yeah, PVC. Stop insulting yourselves, please. Be like a human being. When you do something, 1, 2, 3, continue doing it doesn't work, and you want a different result. What do? You change and do another thing. You change something and do another thing. Stop repeating the same thing, thinking that you get another result. It's impossible. You know, I say this. You save this broadcast. If in another 4 years, you will still see the same mistake. Are people still waiting? Oh, go and take your PVC. No, this time, no. What happened before? We have learned. We will know. And you say, why are these people like this? Do you know why Europeans are civilized to this extent? Because when they walk a path and they see that it doesn't favor them, they try it doesn't favor them. Now what do? They will change another path. They will change and say, no, this we have tried it doesn't favor us. Let us change another path. And that is how they keep on moving until where they are today, highly civilized. Not people repeating the same thing. Oh, Nigeria. Okay, go and defend what you believe in. You cannot. And you continue disturbing people. You continue ranting everywhere. PVC. Looking for who to, make a scapegoat. You want to hear so that IPOB will say, no, don't collect PVC. That is the only thing you want to hear. And finish. You flip off. Please. Behave like human beings. How do I mean? By reasoning. Reasoning in a normal way, critically. That is what differentiates you as a human being from other animals. Reason critically, critical thinking, subjecting everything to the altar of reason. That is what made the Europeans today superior. Do you understand? Not to, I say I'm waiting. Don't worry, I'm waiting for the other giants, the Daddy-Geos to come. I'm waiting for their speeches. You know, when you feel that everything is emotion, going with sentiment. Once they're in the altar, oh yeah, and they put sentiment on everybody. Oh yeah. Oh this and you don't think, reason like a human being critically. Why you stop all this rubbish. These are things that doesn't help you. When they tell you that God will do it, don't worry. In Jesus' name, God will do it. Let's wait for another 4 years. You will see it. And tomorrow they start disturbing the peace of people. PVC. God will say this and that. The frontal lobes of our people are occupied with this idiotic foolishness in Christian teachings. I'm telling you. Leave it for God. Leave it for God. You must survive. Everybody should go and start praying for his or her own personal survival. That is what it means. That is who they are. They destroy our people. Now, just pay. I'm saying this cash. A lack of cash, which they did by the powers that are in Nigeria. They starve people of cash, relegating people to buying their own cash with extra cash. Now, what I'm asking is, where are these miracle makers? that are standing in the pulpit deceiving millions of people. Why don't you pray and everybody will, all your members will have cash in their pockets? Please stop being deceived. These are deceivers. Stop being deceived. They are killing our people by deceiving them. And that is why they remain gullible upon gullible upon gullible, continuous gullible. There is nothing you can that we tell them to make sense. They will tell you, no, God did. No, God will do it. Oh, Jesus will do it. They block that their mind, block that their mind of advancement. No way. No, God will do it for us. Don't worry. God is with us. With Peter Obi. Oh, don't worry. God will do it. Yeah, you don't. Finish. How? You don't know. How? You don't know. Because that is what he's programmed to believe. And he's working towards it. Thinking, he's watching illusion, thinking it's a reality. Illusion. They continue presenting illusion to you to believe. We are waiting for the GOs, the pastors, the reverend fathers to come and calm the situation, because they will be receiving calls privately. The future of Nigeria is in your hands. So just your people. You are influential. You control millions of people. So this is don't worry, we'll work with you. We know your account. Your account, we flood it with cash. Don't worry about it. Just make sure, go and do your normal thing. Carry the mindset of people to heaven, to God. That whatever happens, that Jesus is there. So they should not worry. And everybody will calm. We must continue. This is where I'm going to start. Biafra is our destiny. Biafra is who we are. It's our identity. It doesn't matter whatever happens. We are consistently consistent. We don't care who becomes the Nigerian president. Why we are talking this is because we want our people. That is why even we are talking about it like this. We want our people. But they don't hear. We want people, Nigerians, that your PVC doesn't. Nigeria is unfixable. The system is rotten. The country is placed in the hands of few oligarchs, few people that decide the fates of millions of people with the help of Britain and foreigners. It is for the people to fight to free themselves from this. That is how Europeans did. Remember, kings and queens have been on top of European population. But what did they do? What happened? They liberated themselves. And they liberated themselves from the clutches of few people. And they dictated what should happen to them. And that is why the European countries are moving on today. And that is why you want to travel to Europe by all means. Because this is where people fought in order to put things right. Can you do like them? That is what we are energizing people to do, to behave like human beings, so that you get human respect, equal respect. If you look at the NSAS protests that happened last time, they killed it with the normal way, the normal battle strategy of the Nigerian oligarchy. You Yoruba self, it's Igbo that are destroying your properties. Don't you see? You are mumu. They insert that poison, that little word. Before you know, it start eating deep into the minds, into the fabrics of the whole people. Comrades turning against each other because they are amateur. Because they are not mentally strong, developed enough in order to resist all these type of things. Biafra is where we are heading to. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is our identity. Thank you for listening. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here It is simply good evening.
This new nation called Nigeria shall be an extension of the estate of our great father, Usman Dan Fodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of government. We must use the people of the Middle Belt as willing tools and the people of South as conquered territory, and never let them rule over us. Never let them control their own future. Speech by Sir Ahmadu Bello on 12th October 1960. Gentlemen of the press and great people of Yoruba land and Nigeria, we welcome you to this epoch-making section convened to brainstorm on how to safeguard the security of lives and properties of our people in Lagos State and by extension, Yoruba land and the state of Nigeria. We are in this precarious situation today because we have ignored the
The land of the rising sun is a home of the Biafrans. The far of the eastern land is a promised land, a blessed land of the Chukwa Biafra.